watch for history. Only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. Terrorists. The observer. History only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. History only who's in trouble, who's in top, who's in the bubble. The observer.
Was anybody else, they'd be hotted up all over the FYP? Is it because she's not got enough numbers in your room that you just leave people to get attacked? FYP news is, huh?
I've never spoken on her, Jenny.
Do you only bring bullshit to this app? Do you not actually protect anybody? Huh? It's got to be someone of a number or a fucking clout. Because I don't see you hotting any of these motherfuckers up. I see that shit on her live, it's disgusting. It's all men as well. It's always men, bro. Innit? I never see girls really doing it.
Riggs
It's all men, like.
bullying her.
But they wouldn't do that if she was sat on mine. Make it make sense. Not once when she was sat on my live did anyone abuse her, bro.
Yeah, so guys, let's continue with FYP because he's talking about the Denny and Rick's situation. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the Alpha and the Alpha Bar video. You know, people just use each other. Do you know what I mean? CLA would never have made up with Alpha Bar. She hadn't fallen out of EQ, so they're all just trying to get at her. Thank you, Cam, to your bastard. They're just trying to get at her. You know what I mean? EQ, and she's a one-woman army as well. We need to remember that because I feel like there's so many platforms, you know, attacking her. You get them saying thank you. Yeah, and she might say things, do things. I understand that, but when you have so many people, it's like a bit of a witch hunt, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you all for the gifts, guys. Oh, 51 unpopular. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Right, what we got next? So we've got Chelsea. Chelsea has all the love for DG, so she's doing it again because obviously EQ don't get on with Alpha Part, EQ don't get on with DD Decor. So you know, so obviously CLA is sitting there. You know, listen, if CLA made friends with EQ tomorrow, she would fuck DG off. Don't want to be friends with you anymore. Do you know what I mean? She wouldn't probably give a shit about him. You know, and that's the same with Alpha Bar. So let's play this video.
Guy on this app is DC Dector Roots. So it's the only one I like now. I like Sam as well, but I'm just saying I like DG Dector.
I'll move from this subject and move into another.
He's a gentleman.
You'll get your responses.
You know DG Dector?
He's a what? Did she say he's a gentleman? Oh. Well, he's also made a lot of women feel very uncomfortable, you know, including myself when he said, when he went live and asked everybody to share my images. Yes, it made me feel very uncomfortable too.
One of them guys, he'd never put his hands on you, and I just know he'd never put his hands on me. He's a proper gentleman.
99.6. The quicker you do it, the quicker we press play.
So I feel safe with DG. The best guy on this app is DC Dector Roots.
I don't even know where this all started. This started from a stupid bloody waffle. What's a waffle? Raffle, I call it raffle. Waffle. So it doesn't sound like waffle. Waffle. Raffle. You know what I mean? They've always been the same women who called the Postman Pat for over a year. Exactly. This is the thing with this app, right? You fall out with someone, yeah, you go on the haters live, or the person that you know, that person hates the most, you team up, you join up. Yeah, it's all fake as fuck. You know, let's face it, she'll probably be as soon as they make up her EQ, if they do, she'll be throwing DG under the bus, don't like him anymore. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So these opinions from people, they mean, thank you for the gifts, mean nothing. Their opinions are invalid. They mean shit, because we all know that the only reason they're hating on that person is because they're friends with that person. We only know that they're friends with that person because they hate that person. You know what I mean? Saucy's she's hated DG a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, exactly. It's absolutely crazy. Aaron's opinion is valid. These people's opinions are not valid. Absolutely not. Because it's all bullshit. You know, it's only because they're falling out with that person or made friends with that person. You know, that's the only reason. Yeah, but they sat with that person for God knows how many months, and now all of a sudden they're the worst person on TikTok. You know what I mean? What's his name? Tell us. What do you mean? What do you mean? They're not true opinions. Yeah, exactly. I do it. No, why do I do it? I don't. If I fall out with someone, I don't go on to the haters and start joining forces with people that person hates. Tell me when have I done that? Do you know what I mean? Done. You need to hear what G Crew is saying. Well, people are saying to go on to the to Cameron with FYP. What do you want? The FYP, or do you want to listen to G Crew? Give me my cup of mine, please. He's not even live. Oh, one sec, that's me. One sec, sorry, that's me.
That's why you don't open your mouth for pounds and viewership. You're obsessed. A lot of you.
Right.
You're actually obsessed.
Happy face, you want me to continue with FYP. Sad face, you want me to come to G Crew. Well, we'll go with the majority. Happy face, FYP, sad face, G Crew.
You do it for nothing but yourselves. Every fucking time. And you follow like sheep, bro. You follow like sheep. Started with one, now there's 10 of them. You're all vile. You're all vile. I'm telling you now. If you look,
so everyone's saying FYP.
Like you protect your fucking pages, I will come for every single one of you that's defended him already. Open their mouths way too fucking quick to defend someone they don't know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, people do defend this person, that person. We don't even know who anybody is on here, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. So you want to do the FYP? Okay, right. Okay, let's do the FYP. So that's my opinion on that one. So, Cory Wild and Chelsea Liart speak about EQ.
Darling, like, she's like a proper chav, darling. Like, I would never be seen dead ever in my life, ever again with this person. I didn't even feel comfortable with her anyway, do you know what I mean? She's not a nice person, she's horrible, she's jealous of women. And
that's why I can't believe she's playing the I'm a DV spokesperson now. That's what I can't believe she's doing.
Right, can we actually play this last, actually, guys? One sec, I'm going to do this one last. One sec. Because we'll play the other videos. So, what have we got here? So Sam Walker is saying Marcus M's is reporting everyone for text.
Video M's, where's he saying he's going to be reporting everyone? Huh? Oh, to the man says he's going to report misread. I think she said.
God's sake.
She said a few others that she was reporting. I'm like, the tax? All these people are not paying tax. You were misread. It starts being off all your names. And I thought, what a little snitch that is, like, to be so bitter and sad in their life. Well, my tax is paid, mate. I've got a separate account for tax, so you can. I've got a limited company. I'm fucking VAT registered, so you can check all that on the internet. You don't need to. These fucking, she's like, when she done it, I thought, I just seen the video, and I thought, even if she's messing, the bottom line is she's still putting that video out there. Angie does the same. Angie does the same. Angie goes, I'm reporting everyone. If you're talking to me about tax, I'm reporting everyone. Watch, I'm going to the fucking everyone.
Yeah, the thing is, obviously, DG had to get his little, about me. First of all, there's a difference. DG. I never mentioned anyone's names because, you know, like Sam Walker did say, because he was talking to someone else about this as well. You can incite other people to be calling the text men on people. I never said I'm going to report DG, I'm going to report that person, I'm going to report that person. I never gave names. All I said is, yeah, and it was Benta. Did I do it? No, I didn't. It was a joke, and I said, yeah, I can't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, that's it, I'm reporting everybody. I'm going to report you 40 times each person. I've had enough. If I'm paying taxes, so fucking you. That's what I said. It was Benta, and I never mentioned anyone's name either. But I even had I had a conversation with DG once when we were doing a battle, and he asked me about my taxes. Oh, you're not paying it, are you? So is that the same then, Sam? Just wondering, is that the same where he's inciting people to call the tax man on me, you know, by asking me all these questions? You're not paying tax, are you? Yep, you know, all kind of do you know what I mean? Thank God I am paying my tax. But however, you know, Hems did have a list of people she'd mentioned to me, a lot of people. But I never did that. I never put names in there was no names mentioned when I said that, and it was clearly Benta, for God's sake. But however, where's the next video? Give me a sec, guys, because I'm still working with this horrible tablet. However, a few moments prior.
Yep.
Okay. Without providing any personal details of yourself or the person or business that you're reporting, can you give me a brief overview of what fraud you're reporting today?
So basically, I'm aware of somebody who works on TikTok. And obviously I work on there myself, and obviously I pay my tax. I've got my own company, but the money in which they're declaring is absolutely bizarre. I pay a lot of tax, which obviously you can check yourself, but this person is making a lot more than what I am, and she is not, you know, making or you know, paying the right taxes. So obviously this needs to be checked into. It's disgraceful.
Yeah, well, we've been checking this, so what I can do is I can put you through to an operator who can take the full details of your call.
Perfect.
There is a 30-minute wait currently. Is that okay if I put you through?
Oh God, is there not an email? Can I do it online?
You can do it online. So
Well, where am I going?
Gov.uk. So you go to the Gov.uk website.
Yep. Oh, reported online. I see.
Yeah. And once you're on the Gov.uk website, you search reports fraud HMRC.
Yep.
And then there's an online form you can do.
So what do I type in when it says what activity you report to HMRC? Is it tax fraud, is it?
So it should, once you're on the form, it should come with a list of options.
Oh, it's not pay as you earn though, it's not corporation tax, because she's not even self-employed, which is even more dodgy.
So it might be like income taxes, once you're not paying that.
Tax, no, not paying income tax would be the one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Right, I'll get on to it now, buddy. I'll leave you alone.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, bye-bye. Hello?
Oh, so what was that, Sam? This is, by the way, if you're wondering, that's an old video, absolutely, but this is not an old video. What was that now?
She goes, everyone report him, everyone go thingy. And I'm thinking, mate, you can report me. You can't buy a house without paying tax, you fucking lizard. So it's all right for you when you're travelling around. You don't have to pay any because you're fucking off.
Wait a minute. Oh God, I hate this laptop. I really do.
I've got. So is he saying she's going to do reporting everyone? Huh? Oh, to the what's she saying, man? Said she's going to report misread. I think she said you. She said a few others, and she was reporting. I'm like, the tax. Just all these people are not paying tax. You were misread. It starts being off all your names. And I thought, what a little snitch that is. Like,
snitch. Cory did the same. And DG Decor also had when he had a battle with me, was asking questions about my tax to incite, for people to, call and report me. So you're also a little snitch, DG. Yes, in some ways, because that's what we all know what you're trying to do. No, I am not, Beth. Don't be ridiculous. Do you think Sam would really care about the TikTok drama? Don't be ridiculous, for God's sake. Are you okay? Do you know what I mean? It's the FYP. Oh, God. You don't give a shit about the drama, what Cory says or does on here, for God's sake, as long as it's not about, like, you know, well, himself maybe. But he's always said you can also have opinions on him. You know what I mean? It's not like that, for fuck's sake. Calm down. Jesus Christ, calm down, woman. Right. Okay, let's go to the next. Right, what are we talking about here? Oh, I love Zach.
More effort. I want star.
Yes. That's right. You know what I mean.
Where's she gone?
I couldn't see him.
I'll see you. Okay, got it.
Talk about it. Physical. Physical.
Let's get physical. Let me hear your body talk.
Your body talk.
Let me hear your body talk. Let's get
Physical. Physical.
physical. Physical. Let me hear your body talk. Body talk. Let me hear your body talk.
I love it. Oh, I love Sick. Yes. We all needed that laugh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, what do we have here? Oh, this is an old video. Oh, what is this video?
I can't sit you and say.
I don't know what this video is, guys. Sorry, I just found it here. I don't know if I've forgotten to delete it.
Because in hindsight, once I watched back their videos, it was an off-the-cuff comment, but either way, it was a racial slur. So all I can do is sit on it and apologise. I can't say anything more. In regards to the other people doing lives, again, I haven't asked anyone to
how do I stop it?
except for me.
Oh, sorry, wrong video. That's when he called AR an ape. Sorry. I don't know how that got there, man. Right, where are we going now? Fat freak. Right. Right, guys. Okay, I'm going to speak a little bit about Fact Freak, okay? So, he said something last night. It was also played on Canadian Angie's live. I happened just to go into his live at the right moment. And I'm going to show you some videos as to what happened before, though, as to why Fact Freak has a bit of an issue with me. Right, let me see. So let's go with here. So this is when me and Alex were friends, okay? So let's play this.
Like people from Comment Cafe to post things or do exposures or whatever, and they are wrong. And so please back that statement up right now.
Wait a minute. Let me forward it.
Get information from, are you?
Because no, where did you get that picture from?
Damn right I did. And where? This is ridiculous.
Okay, then. You put a post up of broccoli saying bun the cult. Where did you get that picture from?
Damn right I did. And
where did you get that picture from?
They reported videos making people aware of child predators on this app because I responded with one video.
Can I also say I did play a voice note, however, that was after all the broccoli.
Oh. One video after they played what they did about me and put me down a fucking spiral. So you want to?
Oh no! So I do apologise. It was after. Yep, correct me. It was. This was after the video. But he also has stated that he's going to destroy me and he's not going to stop because he has this grudge because I played a voice note, which I will explain a little bit later. And then we will get to the EQ situation.
Timeline right before people are going around accusing me of having some issue. Angie and Pearl jumped on the information that they were being pushed by somebody who's had multiple dealings with the police of harassing me. All right.
So where
are you talking about Feisty? Oh, Big up Feisty, yeah, because from your behaviour that I have seen, and now I know Feisty has done some wrong things, absolutely, okay, and I know about the court charge, you know, what she's been charged with, absolutely, I know all that. However, when it comes to you and Feisty, I'm going to have to back Feisty here because I've seen your behaviour, I have seen your obsessions, so in my opinion, that you're the one that was obsessed with Feisty, not the other way around, because you also actually came live and actually came up with all these documents that she'd been charged by your ex for stalking, blah, blah, blah. No one else knew about this but you know, because you've been researching her, you've been deep diving her, you have obsessions, and I can tell you, this is my opinion, guys, it's him with her. I'm not saying she hasn't done anything, I'm not saying she's innocent. However, when you continue, no wonder she was biting back. So let's go to the next.
I've been calling a fucking mate out for a racist shit. Okay? So I responded, as far as I'm concerned, she wants to go, oh, well, the gloves are off if you've got nothing to fucking live for, fuck. Well, once you do that to me, well, the gloves are fucking off too. And when your story changes so many times around the fucking broccoli drink, then I thought that the reason is, Alex, you know why? Because it's fucking insane. It's insane. It's inconsistent.
So as you can see, I've never lied, because Alex did say this is the reason why when we became friends again, this is the reason why, well, we weren't friends, but you know what I mean, we squashed the beef. This is why, this live here, as to why I fell out with him, because number one, I didn't know why he was platforming someone that was questioning my father's death. I don't have to sit here and justify it. There's no reason why I'd lie about how my dad died. Obviously, you know, like I've said many times, I don't know how he died. It's just speculation. But here he is sitting there with a t-shirt with a broccoli on to trigger me, to affect me on Alex's platform. So that's why I fell out with Alex. I thought, nah, forget it. You know, he should have kicked him out. But then he started talking about Pearl's family. He kicked him straight out. So then I realised this guy's still trolling me. And he doesn't really want to drop the, you know, squash everything.
All of the things that she says, like all of the things she does. To me, less than 48 hours ago, she was on this app saying that it was got fuck all to do with the broccoli. And I've got the goddamn screen recording. So don't fucking point me out.
No. What I've always said is I don't know whether it's the broccoli. That's what I have said. I don't know.
Thing, because I stand up against somebody that you are now kissing arse with after doing hours and hours of live streams going against them, right? Just when I speak out against somebody that people don't like, oh, it's a problem. Well, I will always speak out against people who platform child predators, who, you know, trigger people daily, who make racist remarks, who make...
You know what, though? You was talking about the racial remarks. No, never happened. And what else did you say that I trigger people? Well, that's not, you know what I mean? Don't block me, move on. Because that's not a defence either. You know what I mean? If I've done said anything, go report me to the police, fake freak. You know, or shut up. Like, you know what Sam said about the Hardys, I suppose. Absolutely, I agree with him. If you think he's doing da-da-da, what Sam said is that he should go to the police. I'll shut up. You don't harass someone on social media, and I 100% agree. If you think that I've said something or done something on this app, fake freak, go to the police. Otherwise, shut up.
Ableism comments about people with autism and all sorts of shit like that. It's not about drama. It's about the fact that those comments and what those people are saying is fucking wrong. And I don't care whether it's an account, and you can go through my goddamn YouTube, my shorts, my Instagram, and see that it doesn't matter about the follow count of the particular creator who I am calling out. If somebody brings me something, I will speak out against it. And it's simple as that. What the fuck do you want?
Oh, go away, fake for you are wrong.
Why?
You'll always be a
Make me go away. Make me go away. I will stand here.
Don't you ever judge how my dead father died. Who's you think you are?
We always say shouldn't mention parents and everything else. So he shouldn't be talking about something that I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? This is my story, not his.
Going exposed woman.
You were drunk the other night talking to Devon about how it had nothing to do with the broccoli.
Okay,
Nothing to do with the broccoli. What's it, Angie?
with a t-shirt with a broccoli of how my father died. I clearly stated on my... Would you be quiet and let me speak?
Less than 48 hours ago it had nothing to do with the broccoli.
Would you be quiet?
Did he have terminal cancer, Angie? What did he have?
Judging how my father died.
Say
Why are
it
you even
live.
talking about my
When
father?
people say it on an app, people can talk about it.
Why would you even question about my father? So I question about your parents.
You said it.
Are your parents
You
alive?
said
So
it.
let's sit here and question it.
You said it.
Just mute if
You
I
said
say
it.
whatever I say.
You said it.
I don't care what
You
I
said it.
And as you can see, Alex not once muted him. So he came on here inciting hatred on me, had his say, right? I wasn't in the box, said whatever he said freely, and not once did Alex mute him. So that is why I fell out with Alex again, because he platformed all of this. Yeah, and then he started speaking about Pearl's family, then he kicked him. So then I realised this guy is still trolling me.
It's my father that you're discussing it. How dare you start your life?
What? You said it. They can turn my microphone off all you want. You said it. I am talking about what you said. You said it.
Go away, fake freak.
You said
some more
it.
pork pies.
Let her speak and I'll let you speak, fat freak.
What I said was, right, now that I have to even try and justify as to how my goddamn father died. I don't have to be doing this, right? What I said to you, how dare you tell me, he didn't die the way he did, she's lying. I'm talking about my father.
I am repeating what you said.
Right?
I'm repeating what you said. I'm repeating what you said.
Can you mute him? What I said was...
Someone has put you don't like getting called out. For what, John? For what? For about how my dad died? Do you want to tell me how my dad died? Listen, hop off, pop off and fuck off, yeah? Get out my life. How dare you? Out, John, out. Bloody weirdo. Called out for what? for making up a story about my father? Is he all right? Get out of here. Don't even start with me today.
Liar. So if Angie says anything about me, says anything about any other creator, hell, says anything about herself, ask her for some evidence. Question everything she says, because nothing that comes out of her mouth is truthful. She said today that I doxed Lindsay's messages would prove that's not true. We've shown, obviously, Angie lied about cancer, lying to the police. What else? We've shown, obviously, that she talks about her dad and the broccoli online. Even her own mother's called her a liar. I mean, honestly.
So there you go. Still talking on my father. Now where do we?
Exactly what it was about. You've already said that.
I was told to play it.
This is the voice note, how it all started, and I'm going to show you what he said last night.
I played it. I don't like that. These videos. I don't watch them before I play it.
You've already said. The reason you played it was because you thought that I was like bullshitting and the voice notes and all this such. You've already said it. You've already fucked yourself. So you can't rewrite it. You know why you did it. And that's why when you're like, oh, I'm feeling really bad right now because of my mental health, you're going to push me to this. I'm going to treat you with the same respect as you treated me and just say, well, I don't believe you. It's manipulation, so fuck off.
Right. So,
I'll treat you with the same, I'll just say, all right, it's manipulation, fuck off, I don't care.
Where's this?
Respect my mental, no, sorry, it's manipulation, it's bullshit, bye.
No doxing this.
Same with Lynn's, because she has the same opinion, oh, it's just manipulation, and fuck off.
Why?
You say, no, I just happen to be really low and really...
This guy is honestly... There's something not right with him.
Mental health when everyone knows I steal medication from my mother. All right, yeah, well, I choose...
Can I just also talk about the medication thing about Lynn's, right?
Because obviously you're embarrassed that you're being exposed from stealing meds from your mother. I just believe that.
Right, I'm going to play this one, right?
Broccoli can cause health issues.
So he's even Googling about broccoli. It's actually weird.
Honestly...
Is he right?
Christ almighty, Google is free. Google is literally free, but never mind. The reason why the broccoli thing gets brought up is because it's another occasion of you talking shite. That's what it is. Where we at with the broccoli, right? Because I've got...
Right, let me show you this video, right? Where is it? Nice bar. God, turn off. Right. Let me show you this one. Where is it now?
Thank you, Herne. I'm doing the same.
He's got that slur. Now we found just to feel something real. Lives you got a Netflix and thrills.
It's something you'd be in.
The dog looks at him gone out like, get the fuck away.
He did actually dox Lindsay's messages also. If anyone's got that, can you tag me into it, please? Because he sat there and saying he didn't. He did. And he's singing the song because I got high. Do you know what I mean? You got to remember with Lindsay, this is a private WhatsApp message. So regardless of about what she, she stole this and that from her mother, it shouldn't even be brought on TikTok because it's a private message. Do you know what I mean? Right. Now we're going to play what happened last night, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Wait a minute.
Captain Bipey. Have we all got the You knew exactly. Too much broccoli can cause health issues.
Let me find this video. Give me a sec. Where have I put it? Guys, has anyone got the video of what happened, what he said last night? Because I can't bloody find it now. So I saved it. Oh, I think I know where it is. Right. Okay. Oh, why can't I find this video? All right, got it. So this is last night, guys. So I just happened to go in there at the right time because people were saying that. Who's this? Cool assassin.
Hi, Angie. All right.
You all right?
Yeah, I just wanting to talk to you about a few things that have happened on the app, and I'm just wondering. I'm not interfering with your morning FYP, am I?
Yeah.
Am I okay? Am I okay?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I just thought I'd double check. So basically, the Laura lady, I don't know if you can remember. She was bullying me on this app. Can you remember it? So the bullying has escalated to her making new allegations on a daily basis. She's accused me of being in a grooming gang. She's accused me of being a PDF. So those allegations have she's doxed my address, she's doxed my car. I've had messages from her team members threatening to burn my car down, burn my house. Because of that, social services have been involved. So I didn't have social workers involved at all a month ago. Because of her relentless harassment towards me, the social workers now have deemed my property to be unsafe for me to have my child in my house. And I'm just wanting to bring it to attention that what this cyberbullying has done and what this woman has actually done to me. And I think it's important.
I do remember that Laura. Yeah, she was in someone's box. Yeah, I do remember. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so because of the threats to my house and my property, and because my address has been doxed and she has doxed it, I'm now not allowed to see my daughter. I now have to go to court in a week to ask for me to see my child because my daughter's dad has seen what this woman has done and he's worried for our child's safety. So I don't know if you want to kind of touch on it and talk about it, but the thing is, people don't understand that yes, there's TikTok drama, yes, we have little things on the app that we do for drama, but to interfere with someone's life.
Do you have any evidence, like any videos and stuff that I can play?
Yeah.
Show people.
Yeah,
of her behaviour for the people that don't know what you're talking
about. So on my phone, so the police are ringing me at 11 o'clock. Yeah. On my phone, I have 20 videos. This app get away with that. Like, just because you don't like me, you don't have to like me, that's fine. But you don't, this woman
I would like to hear from
fired
Laura as
up.
well, because from what I heard last time, she did sound not you know, she sounded a bit of a nut. I'm not going to lie. So I think, you know, sometimes you can give somebody enough, you know, ROPE for them to do it themselves. Do you know what I mean? So I think it would be a good idea for me to actually get into the box to find out what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's up to you. I mean, like I said, the police are ringing me because it is stalking, it is harassment. Like I said, I will send you all the videos shortly. If she wants to get in your box, that's fine. I will not be getting in the box with her.
I'll probably finish my FYP in half an hour, so I can then talk on it.
Right. Okay. What I'll do, Angie, is I'll send you the videos then from my phone. I've got your number, haven't I? It's the number that I text you on. You ignore me all the time.
I don't know if you've
1 minute. Let me just go get the
what's the last 2 digits?
1 second. Phone's downstairs. Because the thing is, there's a fine line, and between TikTok drama and bullying, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. You know, yes, you can argue with other creators, but dragging children into it, dragging houses into it, properties into it, cars into it, especially when people have got kids. You know, you're really causing problems for people's lives.
I think it's karma, but however, you listen, we've all done said shit on TikTok. It's up TikTok. However, when you go cross that line, that's a problem. When you start calling someone a peddler or, you know, anything like that, that's not okay. Do you know what I mean? I've always said, remember what Sam Walker had said, 100%. If someone has done thing, do something about it. Otherwise, shut up. You know, but don't start here and bullying someone because of their behaviour. Do you know what I mean? If there's nothing anyone can do like TikTok, you know, if you want to report it to TikTok, if they don't do anything, shut up. You know what I mean?
So the last digits I've got on that phone is 7 and a 4.
74, yeah.
No, it's not tit for tat, because I have not fired up lives about this woman. I've not done anything to this woman.
Yeah,
the bullying
is 474, my last 3 digits.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to send you these videos now, Ange, and then...
you can have her say, guys, don't worry, she will be able to get in the box and have her say on it.
Yeah, no worries, I'll send you the videos now then.
All right then. Okay, then. I'll finish in about 45 minutes or so, and then I'll speak on it.
Okay, no problem, bye.
Okay then. Okay, bye. I don't know whether she's lying, guys. We'll go by the receipts, eh? So she will be sending me these receipts. Now the thing is, if you want to call out someone's behaviour, yeah, rightly so, call out the behaviour, but yeah, you're crossing the line when you start calling someone a peddler, because we know court said, well, we don't know anybody, to be fair, but yeah, I'm sure she's not a peddler. Do you know what I mean? It's a very damaging word to use. You can say anything else, you know, your behaviour is disgusting, report it to the police, report it to TikTok, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? However, when you start crossing that line, and actually where it becomes dangerous for that person because they've got a child, then that's crossing the line, and that is not okay. That's what I'm saying. Call them out for anything else. But when you start committing a crime, because it's a crime, to start doxing people and doing all this kind of shit, you are in the wrong, not the person that said it, but you. Because you can call them out anyway, but not that. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Right, so can we start and continue with FYP? Angie has done this she's done this to herself. You can't do that to yourself. Do what to yourself? The thing is, listen, yeah, maybe her behaviour is court assassin. We've all seen her behaviour, okay? Not great. We get it, right? She does things, she baits people, absolutely. However, you can call her out. Do awareness lives on it. You could say this is not, you know, do any of that as long as it stays on TikTok. But once you start calling someone a peddler and a groomer and all this kind of thing, and they have children, that's dangerous. You can't do that. Because what about everyone else that does shit? Everyone on here has said shit and done shit on on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, not making someone's home unsafe is crossing that line, and you will find out you're the one getting arrested, not the person that had said and done things on TikTok. And it's very, very true that if you are triggered or affected by someone, block them, because it's not a crime to actually trigger someone. That's your responsibility to maybe not be on TikTok, to block that person and to move on. Okay, but what is a crime is maybe, you know, crossing that line and calling someone peddlers, with causing alarm and distress and making their home feel unsafe. Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. There's other ways of dealing with it. You know what I mean? Especially you got to think someone's got children, so you're putting that child at risk. And you might say, oh, well, this is karma, but is it karma for a child that could be potentially at risk? Do you know what I mean? That child is innocent. And another thing, You know, there's another thing that really, really does annoy me. People have been speaking on TV lately, right, for the last week or so, right? And yet you're sitting there saying karma. So is it your karma when you get hit because you've done something wrong, or you've said some shit, you've done something, you've maybe cheated, whatever it may be? Is that your karma? Do you get what I'm saying? Look, you got to look at it in a different way. Absolutely not. It's not. You know what I mean? No one deserves. Yeah, what do you mean? No one deserves. Well, you're saying karma, because I get this a lot myself. When people say they're going to come to my house, threaten me, threaten my mother, and all of this, I get that. But that's your karma. But I could get a psychopath knocking at my door, you know, that's going to potentially hurt me and hurt my mother. Are you going to say the same thing? Well, that's karma because of your behavior on TikTok. So I could say the same thing to you, right? You know, whether it's a DV relationship, whatever it may be, well, you got hit because you deserved it. No one ever deserves to get hurt. Do you know what I mean? Or threatened, or feel that they don't feel safe in their home, or for their child to be threatened because of behavior on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? And does it make sense what I'm saying? The only reason I mentioned DV because it's been mentioned a couple of for last week. Like, for example, when Frankie said he was going to smash my face, and you know how many people said it was my karma? You deserve it because of my behaviour. This is what you're basically saying to Kurt Sesson. You know, it's karma. She deserves everything she gets because of her behaviour on TikTok. So she deserves to get hurt. Yeah, she deserves to for, you know, for a child to feel unsafe because of her behaviour. Does it make sense what I'm saying? You know, stop it. You know, just you can call people out in many different ways, but don't make them feel unsafe in their house. Then no one deserves that. Just like no one deserves, if you're in a DV relationship, yeah, to be hurt because of your behaviour. Does that make sense? Yes, but if Laura wants to get in the box later, we will speak on it as soon as I get these videos through. Right, let's talk about Fact Freak. Laura is here. Laura, we will be talking about it in about 45 minutes, about 11:15, once I play all these videos, once I do the FYP. Right, so this is Fact Freak last night. Oh, sorry, one sec.
Fucking do it. Don't even.
Wait a minute.
don't even fucking do it. Don't even.
What are you drinking?
Why is every fucker, like, apart from like creators, why is every fucker that goes in Angie's box look like a cast member from Hills of Eyes, right? Like, I swear to God, right? Angie could do a great charity run for burns victims.
On the floor.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, Angie could raise a lot of money for burns victims based on her fucking the people she has in the box. Have you seen some of them? Jesus Christ.
Come on now.
What?
Yes, me and you together, we're going to sing a song.
We definitely are not.
Yes, we are.
Right. Look, you can sing whatever song gets you going, Cory. All right. Is it going to be Moulin Rouge? It is. I can tell. A bit of hot chocolate.
Lord, come by,
Fuck me.
come by, oh Lord, come by. I think he's going. Come by.
I don't know what's funny, Cory, to be honest, because it's vile, and I'll tell you why. And I said this last night, but I know it was quite late when we played this video. What people are going to do is deflect and say, but Angie's done this, Angie's done that, Angie said this, Angie said that. But this isn't about me. I get called out on this app every single day, and I have been getting called out for years. People firing up live after live after live about me, about what I've said and what I've done. Okay, so you can't deflect and say, but what about Angie's done? What Angie said? You've called me out. You have many, many, many times. And I have held my hands up to this. A lot of the things I've said, majority of things I've said is really is targeted towards myself. Not everything, but most of it is targeted towards myself also. Okay. And the difference is with Fact Freak, he does these exposures. He does these awareness lives. He calls people out on a daily basis. yeah, about their behavior. And because he has that kind of status as well, people do look up to him in certain ways where, you know, if there's a wronging on the set, they go to Fact Freak, right? People trust Fact Freak, right? And he's coming out with something like that. And that's the difference between him and me. I don't call people out. I do the FYP. You know what I mean? So it's about time we call Fact Freak out for his behavior. But don't, guys, let anyone deflect this onto me. Because like I keep repeating, I get called out for it. Okay? It's deflection. That's exactly what it is. Now, he should be making an apology for what he said. Because we haven't spoken about Fact Freak since that video about when I was talking about the voice note. That's the last time I spoke on him. I can't remember, that was weeks ago. Right? So there's no need for him to... He's got this obsession. You know what I mean? And then he went to Ali's live, not Ali's live, sorry, Canadian Angie's live, putting up well, not disgusting, but being disgusting, putting up photos. You know, this is a guy that does these awareness lives. Do you know what I mean? It calls people out, you know, calls people out on their behavior. And you know what? The funny thing is, that is the worst thing he said, more than what I've ever said on this app, what he just said there, right? So I might have done many things, yes, don't deny that. However, that one thing he has said is worse than everything I've said put together, in my opinion. Yeah, so there you go, guys. So please do share the video and get that around. Just like, you know, if it was me, I want a big uproar about what he said. Because if I had done that, the cat would be going crazy. There'll be a huge uproar about it. So keep sharing that video, guys. All right? So people have to talk about it. You know, his friends, love you, Fact Freak, I wonder what their opinions on it. I'll tell you exactly their opinions on it. But Angie's done worse. But Angie said this. But Angie said that. that is what they're going to say without a doubt. You know what I mean? It's absolutely disgusting, right? Let's think of Grenfell Tower. Yes, horrific. And also people that say you look like a what's that oh god, what was that disaster, is it Chernobyl disaster? That's also been said, right? Now people crucified me on this app because I thought I was talking about Hillsborough, right? Thank God to Sam, big up Sam Walker. He went live and he said he watched the whole live because people had edited the clips. They edited it down, right? So it looked like I was talking about this Hillsborough disaster. Well, when I don't even know, well, I know now, but I didn't even know where Hillsborough was. You know, I was not talking about Hillsborough, but thank God Sam went live and he said, Angie didn't have a clue. Yes, right, I should have asked. That's my fault. However, he said Angie didn't have a clue. Right, I watched that 20-minute live that she played, and she didn't have a clue about Hillsborough at all. And you know, not about the location and things. You know what I mean? And that was a disaster. But it's okay to mock the Chernobyl disaster because that was a huge disaster. Do you get what I'm saying? And to mock burn victims. Yeah, and that's not okay. There was a huge uproar for me, so I'm going to make sure there's a huge uproar for Fact Freak because that is not okay. And that's not because I have beef with them. I'm sick of their hypocrisy on this app. I am tired of it, where they keep calling out my behaviour because they have a personal vendetta, but yet can say shit on here and do whatever they want, say what they want. And the funny thing is, they have done worse than what I've ever done on this app. But because we don't screen record everything they have said and done, right? They just get away with it. We don't sit there watching them 24/7 like they do me. So, you know, you watch someone 24/7, you're going to find something. Do you know what I mean? You're going to have something to talk about. I don't watch them 24/7. They've done a lot worse, 1,000 times worse than what I've ever done on this app. And that one comment alone is the worst. Thank you. So, guys, there is going to be a big uproar about it because I will keep talking about it, keep posting it. It is on Delusive Angie. I should put it on this account, actually. It's on Delusive Angie 25, I think. So everyone, please repost that video and get that out there. Because no one is talking about it, apart from Canadian Angie last night and myself. Right? No one has, not yet anyway. Whether they will do, I don't know. But let's not let them deflect it onto me. Replay, yeah, and send. And if I get banned, guys, I will be on. Just look me up, Delusive something. So we'll play it one more time.
Too much
Where is it?
broccoli can cause health
Give me a
issues.
sec.
Don't even fucking do it. Don't even.
What are you drinking?
Why is every fucker, like, apart from like creators, why is every fucker that goes in Angie's box look like a cast member from Hills of Eyes, right? Like, I swear to God, right? Angie could do a great charity run for victims. Hey, look. At the end of the day,
Can we block the people that find that funny, like the women here? Can we block them, please? Thank you.
there's a lot of money for burns victims based on her fucking the people she has in the box. Have you seen some of them? Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Yeah, he's talking about you guys. Fake Freak is talking about you guys, people that get into the boxes. That's what he's talking about. So there you go. I'm not going to play it again, guys, but I'm going to make sure there is a big uproar about this video because it's absolutely vile. Wait a minute, guys. Right. Yeah, and let's not forget who he is. When I say who he is, he does his awareness lives, calls people out daily, and he's coming up with something like that. He went on Canadians Live, yeah, and he said, but he gets called pork pie, you know, and all of these things. But this is what people do when you sit there. He's called me an alcoholic, pissy pants, I'm disgusting, I don't wash, I don't do this, you know. He said the worst to me, so obviously people are going to react back, yeah, and call him a pork pie, you know what I mean? The thing is, he can go back at somebody in any other way, right? But why would you mock burns victims? Do you know what I mean? Why would you do that? You know, you could call me a cow, call me pissy pants, alcoholic, yeah, fine, call me all of that, you know, but you don't do that because my people in my boxes haven't done anything to this man. If you want to come at me, but don't go at other people and mock that, you know, and that's the difference. You know, I'm sick of these people that say all the shit to me, say the worst of the worst. This guy mocked my father's death, saying that I lied about how he died, I'm a liar, putting a broccoli up on a t-shirt, and then gets upset because I called him a pork pie. I'm sick of people, yeah, looking at my reaction, not the action of the other person. You know, with every action, there's a reaction. So what do you want me to do, Factory? Just roll over and just take it? Absolutely not. You go lower, I'll go lower. Although I haven't gone lower, is what you've gone, Factory. I have not done any of that. So, and he's wondering, why are they calling me a pork pie? Why are they calling me? I wonder, live after live after live, it's about me. You've doxed Lindsay's personal messages about her drug addiction, okay? You mocked it, you put it up there, yeah? You're meant to be sitting there exposing pedlos and wrong-uns and all of this, and you're sitting there getting involved in the drama, okay? And then you're wondering why also Linz calls you a pork pie. I wonder why. Let me think. Because you doxed her messages, her private WhatsApp messages. Okay, yes, it's already out on TikTok, but you did not have to put it up there. You did not have to put it up there yourself like everyone else. And then you played the song, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. That's what you did. You mocked me, you've mocked Linz, you've gone for us, you've gone for my looks, you put up disgusting photos, you put up photos of Ali. Yeah, this is what you have done. Yeah, and you're getting upset because someone's called you a pork pie. I wonder why. You go for other people and their looks and rip them apart, they're going to rip you apart. Yes. So that's all I have to say on that. So there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse. Like I said, you can go at me for anything else, but you mocked what you mocked. And let's not forget, guys, Grenfell Tower. Okay, yeah, absolutely horrific. What you done, Fact Freak, is also mocking a huge disaster. Right. Yes, I'm not having it today. I'm not having the hypocrisy on this app anymore. Yeah, stop looking, guys, at people's reactions and start looking at people's actions as to why that person has reacted. You know, and you might get the full picture. Stop looking at FYPs where you've got me saying something. Look at it. Ask for the whole video. Well, why did Angie say what she said? You know, tit for tat, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, because that person has said this to her, she's gone at them. You know, and I'm sick of people saying, "Oh, you mocked my mum. You mocked this." But what did you say for me to say that? Did you speak on my mother? Absolutely, you did. So I'm speaking on yours. You know, I never used to be that. I used to just, before TikTok, it's crazy. Before TikTok, I was never like that. But now it's like you go lower, I go lower kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? That's not the person I am, but that's what TikTok has made me into. Yeah. So let's get on to EQ, guys. Right. Right, EQ, where are you? Right. EQ situation, here we go. I've got quite a few videos to play here. So I'm going to play this because Cory, as we all know, went live about EQ. What I don't understand is because EQ was, Cory and me and EQ had a phone call, right, to see if EQ was okay. And Cory was fine with her. They seemed fine. And I know that EQ had said something to him and that was, he bullied that girl, right? But he could have come back at, any other way, but he decided to expose her. However, let's play this video. Oh, it's 4 minutes long, for God's sake.
Disrespected in the name of
Wait a minute, let me find another one.
You don't know what I'm involved in. Now
So let's start with CeeLo.
you don't know what I'm involved in. Now shut the fuck up, sweetheart. Darling, that's what I'm gonna say, darling. I won the UK leaderboard without batting anyone, not once, 3 times. Look at the state of that. You are gonna support that over me. Are you actually alright in there? Do you want to go to spec servers and get a pair of fucking glasses?
I can't grab my little shut up to say things like this to use it as
Sweep the floor, clean the yard, sweep the floor.
Over all of the stuff with him. I'm still getting stuff.
God, that voice, man, it's not to talk to you, darling. Darling.
Responding and this, that, and the other, and you know what I mean?
My gosh, I'm obsessed, man. What could you?
Last thing,
Not as beautiful as me, only wish. With a big fat bundle like mine. Yeah, with your skinny little marga self.
You know these voice messages?
String
He
bean.
comes up as his proof about this business deal.
My God, I'm surprised. Jack's not in a mental hospital. I'm Bradley. Fucking hell, darling. That is some literal, that's talk to me. Like, literally, if I hated you, I'll play this clip for an hour. And you can't even, you have to listen.
You know, and all that.
It's Cindy Cuckoo. You literally have a headbutt in the wall, sweetheart.
He's 10 times.
That's not normal. You don't put yourself around people like this. Do you understand?
Oh my God, for God's sake. So people that are picking up Cory, listen, I understand that you thought his life was brilliant and everything else. Cory does everything for content. He don't really give a shit about what she's done, what she said. Otherwise, he wouldn't have had that call with her. You know what I mean? He was on that phone call. Cory is just as, if you think EQ is bad, he's just as bad. Do not think he's an innocent party. The things that he comes out with, telling people to go and unalive themselves, he goes low. So you might think, oh, what a brilliant life. But he's just as bad. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch it all. So correct me if I'm wrong. He didn't prove anything. You know what I mean? He really didn't. He just played what was on TikTok, I think. Now, I could be wrong there. But I don't think he proved anything apart from they had a setup. They had some plan, absolutely. But it does not mean someone, and this is not anything to do with the Ricks and EQ, I'm just saying in general, still does not mean he did not financially abuse her off TikTok. Where they've had a setup on TikTok. This is what we're going to do for the leaderboard. We're going to get all these diamonds in, blah, blah, blah. Does not mean he did not financially abuse her off TikTok and ask her for money and get money off her, thinking they're in a relationship off TikTok. I could have a partner on TikTok and we could say, hey, let's do this. They get loads of diamonds in. We work well together, blah, blah, blah. Yep, 100% set up, 100% an act. However, he could still be my boyfriend. He could still be financially abusing me off TikTok. So let's not forget that either. So to me, he hasn't proven anything. But then, like I said, I haven't actually watched it all. So I really don't know everything that was played. Does that make sense? Right. Cory Wild and CLA talk about EQ.
Right, listen to the part where she says kick, right? And that was the end of the footage, basically. So that was it. That's the end of the story so far. And then Natalie rang saying, tell G Crew to get my bit out. And it went to my Bradley had the camera and she made a beeline to Bradley. She stomped over to him, get that camera off me, and went for him.
Hold on, 2 seconds.
So I went, fuck off, whacked her. I pushed him, get the fuck away from him now. Like anyone's girlfriend would when there's a woman coming for the bell, you know what I mean? And she was like, you just kicked me. I said, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So then that's when you see all that footage of us walking in.
She admits to kicking you. So all the time she stepped on her platform sitting there, I never kicked CLA. Well, you literally admitted it.
But I've got CCTV footage from the hotel.
I love the way you said that. CCTV.
Yeah, and you know when she went on holiday with Lisa as well, my friend Lisa that does the colouring. She went to Italy with her and threatened to smash her face to pieces. So there you go. She's aggressive to every single person. Like, and that was Lisa. Lisa had to leave. Do you understand?
Well, I was in Portugal, right? I saw a different side to her. We were walking down, and then it was me, Ollie, and her. She was on my side. Ollie was on my other, and then Tash was next to Ollie. So it was four of us in a row. And there was like a group of like big burly lads. They'd been drinking all night, whatever. They were walking down. And they tried to barge me, and as I barged them back, I turned around and EQ was like, "Fucking come on, then!" I was like, "Whoa."
She threw, I was in Cornwall, she totally embarrassed me. She threw, there was two gay guys that was having an anniversary, was having a drink, and literally, because they was engaging, talking to me, and they weren't really bothered about talking to her, she literally picked up a drink and threw the drink over both of them. And it was just so embarrassing, like, why? Because they're not giving you...
I played loads of clips. And then there was a video where she was complaining when she was in Benidorm about somebody throwing a glass at her. Then I played the real video where she was throwing a glass at them.
Yeah, she's a liar, guys, and she's so battered in real life, man. Like, don't think you see someone sits there and fools you with a filter and this and that. Trust me, darling, like, she's like a proper chav, darling. Like, I would never be seen dead ever in my life, ever again with this person.
So what's that?
I didn't even...
Oh. Do you want breakfast? Oh, I don't know, I'll have a look. So, what are we doing? Okay, right. Where are we? Give me a sec.
Listen, nobody has to remove any video. There's not that. But be aware.
Be a funny back,
Right. So anyway, so she's talking about that kick, basically. So listen, I don't know the ins and outs of it. Do you know what I mean? However, if she's, come at you, you might defend yourself. Listen, I'm not defending EQ. If what she did is, obviously bang out of order. Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those cases. Who do you believe? Do you know what I mean? Did she actually come at us and she felt she is defending, what's her name? His name Bradley? Or do you know what I mean? Did she need to do that? I don't know. So unless you were there, and I think we've seen the videos, it's really hard to tell. Do you know what I mean? What exactly happened there, to be fair. Right. So, but I know that also CLA has been talking on the Rickster situation, and I know that she's speaking to Rickster and everything else, talking about DV and things like that. But let's not forget this. Wait a minute. It's actually quite funny. I don't even know why I'm laughing. It's not laughing. It's just because at first I thought it was an act. I'm not going to lie. So Yeah. So there you go. That's no act. I thought it was an act at first, but I think the smacks, that's not an act. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? So thank you, Claire. So it's not, that was not staged. I can play it again if you want. I can tell you that definitely was not staged. You know, she was arrested that day as well, and she was actually, I think she claimed mental health and was sectioned. Thank you so much for the Galaxy. Thank you. Yeah. She was angry, absolutely. So, you know, the hypocrisy on this app is absolutely wild. So please don't sit there talking about DV and everything else when you did that. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to say EQ's bad, well, you're just as bad as each other then, because, yeah, there you go. We will come with all the receipts. Yes, absolutely. So where are we next? You're going to say that to EQ. Listen, let me tell you the difference between EQ and CLA, right? I have not seen receipts. People talk on about, speak about Bradley's black eyes, right? I have not seen an actual video like this video of CLA and Modine, where she has actually got her fists and punched him in the eye. I have not seen that. I have seen their arguments. I have seen a video that's not clear as to what happened, as from what I think Bradley had said. It was a toxic relationship. I don't know if it was EQ or Bradley that said it, where it was going back and forth, that they did it to each other, where it was very toxic. Now, whether that's true, I don't know, but I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not sitting here defending EQ, but I have not seen it. If you want to tag me into it, please do, and I will play it right now. I will play it. But I want to see a clear video of her punching Bradley. Okay, and now we can all say, but how did he get it? How did Jack get it? We all said the same thing about Jack, that EQ did it. Well, I didn't say it, but other people were saying, Jack, you know, EQ did it. She came out with a video and said, no, he was attacked. And she brought it, she did show that video. So now Bradley might have said this and that, but I'm not, listen, I would never victim shame anyone, but it is hearsay. But I'm telling you, if you've got any videos, right, I will play it right now, because it's not a bias live. I've shown you the Modine and CLA video. I'm happy to play a video of EQ hurting Bradley or Jack. Okay, show me it. Now, in regards to this kick, you're talking about two women. I'm not saying it's right either, but she did say that CLA came at Jack. Okay, so it was self-defense. So she was defending her man. Not saying it's right, but however, we don't actually, even on that video, see her actually kick her. It was very blurred. We don't actually see it happen. Does that make sense what I'm saying? It's not clear enough. But please send me it. Don't just sit there and saying I'm wrong. Send me the video. I'm happy to play it, but send it to Delusive Angie 25. Okay, send it. I don't want to hear a video of he said, she said. I want to see her hitting him. Okay, well, I don't want to see it, but do you know what I mean? It's receipts. EQ admits to kicking CLA. Yes, right, okay. Two women. Okay, that's two women, right? EQ's defense is that CLA came at Bradley. That still does not give her the right to kick her. Absolutely not. Yeah, it's not okay, right? But that's what she has said, that she was defending him. You know, she's not a small woman. Do you know what I mean? Now, whether that's true, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? But some other people might say, well, if someone came at my man and it's a woman, you know, I'll do the same thing. You know, would you do the same thing if someone came at you? And someone's put in there victim shaming. Who am I victim shaming? I have just told you there's no receipt. You've got two people on TikTok making accusations towards each other. Okay? You cannot, you know, who is the victim? The abuser or the abused? And that's what you've got to keep, that's where you've got to, you know, tell yourself, who is the victim here? Do you know what I mean? Because is it the abuser, the victim that's been falsely accused, or is it someone that's saying that that person did that to me? Show me the receipts. Now, if somebody came on here and said, oh, I've been in a deep relationship and I don't know who this person is, it's someone off TikTok, absolutely, I'm not going to question them. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, horrible, sad. You know what I mean? However, if it's someone on TikTok, I'm going to question it, because that person could be getting threats. You could be damaging their life. You know, people might know where they live. It's completely different. Like the Devon situation, you know, an accusation was made towards Devon. He's on TikTok. You know, it's very damaging to him. Do you know what I mean? Well, we don't know whether that's true or not. You know, but please show me any videos that you have got and I will play them now. So please don't sit there saying I'm defending EQ, I'm biased. Show me the video and I'll play it right now. Okay? So yes, CLA has also got a temper, and as you have seen, stop saying it's an act. That was no act. You don't also get sectioned over an act. So next. So where are we? Let's go into the videos.
I don't feel comfortable with her anyway, do you know what I mean? She's not a nice person, she's horrible, she's jealous of women. And
that's why I can't believe she's playing the I'm a DB spokesperson now. That's what I can't believe she's doing.
She literally, I had messages from Bradley that I've probably still got, and like basically saying that how he was so abused in Thailand from her. She literally smashed his things up as well. Like, she's horrible, man. Like, Bradley just needs to stay away, man. Like, she's a control freak, man.
Right, once again, hearsay. That's him saying it. Now, like I said, she has said it's toxic. It was back and forth. You know, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and say it happened when I don't know. Tagged you, Angie. Okay, tag me in videos. I'm not defending anyone. I'm going to play it. But let me get through these videos and I'll have a look at the video you sent me.
Trust me, darling. Like, she's like a proper chav, darling. Like,
so it continues, CLA and Cory. Cory's loving this. He's thinking, oh, I've gone from one big creator, which is EQ, to another, which is CLA.
I would never be seen dead ever in my life, ever again with this person. I didn't even feel comfortable with her anyway, do you know what I mean? She's not a nice person, she's horrible, she's jealous of women.
Have we played this one? I can't remember.
That's why I can't believe she's playing the I'm a DB spokesperson now. That's what I can't believe she's doing.
Oh, I think we played that one. Sorry, I do apologise. We played that one. We will play that one in a minute.
I've got them followers since
Bradley claps back at Cory.
in the last year. So I ain't gonna have nobody come to me and say, "Oh, you got 100k off the back of EQ." Yeah, 57k if we're gonna fucking put numbers to maths. 57k. Yeah. The other 50 was myself. I don't pay for followers. This is the thing. Cory, all of his followers, every single one of Cory's followers, and if he tries to deny it, I've got more than enough proof, right? Every single one of Cory's followers are all paid for. 90% of his videos are all promoted. Yeah? I ain't paid for one follower. I got 100k, I ain't paid for one of them. When you see these fucking accounts going up, they have not got to 100k. I see people, like obviously I'm not big, but smaller creators than me, they're on like 60k a few weeks ago, and then all of a sudden they're on 100k. Listen right, yeah, how much did that cost you? How much did that cost you, and why did you pay for followers? Why? Tragic. Oh, I'm Cory Wild, I've come from Facebook, I've got 100k. You know what I mean? Behave. Danny, have a word, thank you. Have a fucking word. Where are we travelling? Yeah. So I did get 100k today. It wasn't EQ's live. 100k was not from EQ.
You just forward it because I don't know.
But he's a snake. Millen's a nice guy, but they're snake. Live with people. You see me come live, and I go live with myself. Whilst I've been live, Millen has requested me like.
That's boring, right?
Which I justified someone that literally beat me in my stomach.
So, okay, CLA cries tonight after EQ's live.
someone that literally beat me in my stomach. Big up DG, and he's a lovely guy. And that's why I lost it when I found out that he had armed police turning up to his house and he's got a 2-year-old little daughter. And I'm a mom, and that really triggered me. So fuck you all, because I've had enough of this app. I'm going. I'm not gonna go. But it triggered me. And to be so evil, to even try and do that to someone, man, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? That little kid and that man, little 2-year-old on police, you know, like, scared that little kid so much. And to do that to someone is just, and I was heartbroken. So I'm sorry, and it's too much. I didn't even know that she got the armed police to Rickster as well. It's just, I can't cope, man, and everything I've gone through, and that's why I've been so fragile and so stressed and angry, and it's everyone, and yeah, that's how it is. And then when I met DG and seen how much of a nice guy he was, and this and that, just, you know, it's just people, this person's disgusting. They talk about peeps and this and that.
Alright, so fake tears. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You know, she's still going on about that kick. I don't think she's affected, triggered. Yes, Cory?
I don't know why you're raising your eyebrows at me.
How did you get in the box?
Well, I requested, and then one of the moderators said,
Can we help you?
Can we help you? Why have you suddenly changed your tune, Angie? I'm confused.
Wow, you was on with Fag Freak last night thinking it was funny to mock my community.
Didn't mock your community. Have you watched the video throughout?
I watched until you went,
So did you watch the time where I tried to divert him from his questioning? Did you watch the time where I told him to shut up and told him I didn't want involved? Did you watch any of that, or you just choose not to watch that part?
Oh, I just watched what was on the FYP, Cory.
Okay, well, please watch the full thing, number one. Number two, why did you play that video of AR this morning?
Yeah. I know that was on my, I hadn't deleted it.
Oh, it was accidental. Okay, so the videos that I got sent this morning, I'll accidentally play as well.
Cory,
yeah?
That's payback, yeah, for you playing all my videos the other day.
Angie, you think I'm against you. I don't know why you think this.
We're now equal.
No, it's not about us being equal. It's not about us fucking going against each other consistently. We don't need to go against each other at all. I don't want you involved in anything. I'm doing it all on my own. I don't want you involved.
You're doing what on your own?
I'm doing all of the fucking EQ drama on my own. I don't need you involved.
You're doing it on your own, Cory. You're doing it for content. And no other reason but content and views. Yes, you are. That's why you want to do it on your own. Listen, not that I would ever get involved. But you listen, let's get facts. You don't want me to get involved because you want to do it. You want to be the hero. And you only want to be the hero. Absolutely.
Oh. And that's why you've arranged to go and see Rickster on Sunday.
I'm not seeing Rickster. What are you talking about?
Oh, so you didn't call me yesterday? All right, okay. Well, I'll just play the call recording.
What do you mean I'm seeing Rickster? Okay. Oh my God, because
I knew you were up to something.
Still doing it because I had a bit of banter.
The second you called me, the second you called me yesterday.
Right, this man, right? I've spoken on Rickster many times on here. What he did to me. What? Because I had a bit of banter with you. It was a joke.
When you called me yesterday, and Rickster both called me.
It was a goddamn joke, Cory.
Hold on. Can I speak?
Well, you are. I know you.
When both of you called me yesterday,
this, trying to make me look so bad or something. Get out. Always trying to make me look bad. I mean, I'm live every day. If I was going to meet someone, you'd see me on live. What the hell? Because I came out with a joke. Is he alright? It was banter. Listen, Rickster knows what he's done. I mean, you know, I've spoken on what he's done to me and everything else, right? I have. So why would I go and meet him? It was a joke. Oh, is he alright? Why do you think I'm... Oh, my God. I'm okay with EQ. I'm actually defending EQ. And yet I'm going to go and meet Rickster tomorrow. On your own now. You're on your own, Cory. The only reason you want to do all this on your own, not that I want to get involved, because obviously, as you know, I'm okay with EQ, but however, the only reason you don't want to involve me in it and you want to do it on your own is because you want to look the hero. You want the views, you want the clout, you want the content, you want all of that. And that's why, oh, don't worry, you don't need to get involved. I'm going to do it on my own. Yes. Let's everyone praise Cory. Well done. Everyone clap. Yes. Anyone that wants to big up Cory, block them. Okay, because he's all the things shit that has come out of this man's mouth. He was only exposing me the other day. He's a wrong'un. Not in that way though, but now piss off, Cory. What do we say off? Wait a minute. What do we say? Hop off, pop off, and fuck off. God, you know what? I swear to God, he's twisted everything. Everything. I've even told everyone what Rick's has done to me because I've made a joke with him.
Why anyone pays attention to him, I don't know, honestly. I don't even know why you're getting upset about him.
Oh, I'm not even getting upset. It's just he's constantly throwing me under the bus. It's weird.
It's not. Do you know what it is? It's constantly always going to be this Rickster, wow, someone falls out with you. I'm going to you. Like, it doesn't even affect me anymore, honestly. And thank you so much, Cory, because you're like literally giving me free advertisements. You're not making any money. You earned £200 yesterday, and I earned, I don't even know, about £700 for 3 hours. And you
What's he going on about? He's doing all this on his own. I don't need you to be involved.
But what exactly does he
oh,
think?
You're the hero.
I don't get what he thinks he's actually doing. Like, it's just public information anyway, so I don't really understand. If there was something nobody knew, then I'd be like, oh, but like, it's all stuff off that people... Just Google my name, everyone, Chelsea Harwood. Go onto YouTube, Chelsea Harwood, Facebook, just search it, honestly. There's nothing...
What, EQ? He just wants to be the hero. You know, because, you
Hang on, can you explain that comment? Hero of what?
Well, he wants to be, oh, well, you've taken EQ down.
Well, what, do you really think that nincompoop could take me down?
No, but this is what he's trying to do.
It'll never happen. Do you know what I mean? Do you know, over the years, can you imagine across all the platforms, like, the amount of people that have tried to do this and blah, 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 blah. Like, it's so just, like... boring.
Well, that's what you're saying, but I don't want you don't need to get involved, Angie. No, you don't want me to be involved because you want all the credit into, because, you know, on his platform, you know, you have your your haters on there. Do you know what I mean, EQ? So he wants all the credit and say,
yeah, but
what a legend.
There's zero credit because, like, I'm just getting on with my work and making loads of money and just chilling, and he's like offering his whole platform up to me to advertise me all day, so you can't even buy that, you know what I mean? So while I'm not live, Angie, he's got 2,000 people sitting looking at me, remembering I still exist and everything, so it's all good.
Well, listen, they're not there for him, they're there for yourself.
That's what he needs to remember. The moment he stops talking about me is the moment it goes boom.
Exactly, and you're not welcome back on here again, Cory, because he's constantly throwing me under the bus. He's a weirdo. What's wrong with this man? He's like, I want to be friends with you. Next minute, he's saying you're going to meet Rickster. It was a goddamn joke. Do you think I'd meet someone that did that to me?
Do you know what? It's just going to always be a thing for me haters, isn't it? But what?
Yeah.
It's just like with you, with the dog, you know what I mean? People are always going to mention that. People are going to remember Rickster, then it's going to be Bradley and the black eye. Did you get the video I tagged you in? With the 20-minute video of that Bradley went live and told his own story from start to finish. I'm going to play it tonight at 8.
Are you? No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, so basically he went live, and obviously to begin with, like, he hadn't been around for a while, I didn't see the first bit, but like I seen the rest of it, and he just went from start to finish. He talked about everything. It's on this account if anyone wants to watch after Angie's show later when she comes off live, and it's 20 minutes long. Get yourself a cup of tea, and it's very nice. It's very actually nice what he says, you know what I mean? So yeah, take a look. I'll give you something to watch later on, Ange.
Guys, EQ does not pay me. I wish he did.
Do you know what? Angie had sent me like 6 lines, and I've only sent her 1 back. So there we go.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
They don't have a clue, do they? You know what I mean? Like, me and Angie are creators. We don't like go around the app gifting other creators. Like, if we want a gift when something's going on for a particular day, or, you know, say like Angie's helped me or I've helped her, you know, we can send each other a gift. It's just what it is, isn't it? And I'll be discussing the factory thing tonight, absolutely. As he is turning down a wrong path, because he's done that to me a few weeks ago. And you know what he did in order to get his own stupid evidence or whatever? He actually worked with Rickster, you know what I mean, after supporting me, doing awareness lives and everything. And he literally went live with them, platformed them and everything, all just to do a double bluff, but not even messaging me to let me know. So I just seen all of a sudden Factory, who supported me for years. So I get your Angie's a little turncoat, so I'll be cussing them out tonight as well.
Yeah.
So imagine if you said anything like that, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Oh, this is a hypocrisy, man. Do you know what I mean? You got to see like sitting there talking about DV and everything else, and I just played people the video of when she bloody attacked Modine, and that was no act.
That's what it, well, it wasn't an act because she got arrested as well. So you know what I mean. It's like if it was an act, then they were both in on it, and they would have just ended the live, and that would have been it. But the fact that she then got arrested and everything, you know, it was just all.
That's because she got sectioned.
Like, I don't give a shit what she's doing, who she's done and what to, but like when you're coming for someone else, you've got to be careful because, you know what I mean, it's like you've done stuff too. But everyone make sure to tune to Cory. It's like a waiting room watching all my classic clips, love. Absolutely, Cory. Thank you so much. And I'll keep an eye on your tick leaf, Cory, later on to see how much you earn from me. Talk about me because you'll never be me. Always me is the original.
We always said he's trying to be EQ.
Yeah, he is. He's desperate, isn't he? But it's just like this because like literally Chelsea Leott's making herself look batshit crazy, which is great for me because she's looking ridiculous. Cory is desperate, still clinging off my coattails. He's not evolved. He's not grown. He's not doing investigating or not. And it's literally just Google Chelsea Howard, Google blah blah blah. It's just boring.
Yeah.
And now the good thing as well is that Bradley's actually come live and actually spoken everything because he hasn't spoken anything for it since all this kicked off, you know what I mean? Like, and he also talks about why he posted the content he did and the manner that he posted it and stuff. So it's all in there if everyone wants to go and watch. And because everyone said Bradley was silenced, his 20-minute long fucking talk on everything is there, and I'm going to play it tonight. So there'll be no silencing because I'll play it to 4,000 people tonight, and also, you know what I mean? So it's on my profile for life, and I'll leave it there. So every time someone calls me a domestic violence, I'll refer you to Bradley's own video. All right then, Ange. Have a lovely day, babe. See you later. Bye, babe. Bye.
Bye. For people saying about EQ, blah blah blah, and big up Cory. Cory has thrown me under the bus many times. All he has done is use me. You've all said it, but now the same people that said Cory's using me are the same people that are saying, big up Cory. The same people. You know what I mean? He throws me under the bus all the time. He just came in the box and just did it. He just did it just then. You know what I mean? Time and time again. Yes, exactly. Okay, right. He's doing exposure on EQ. You might not like EQ. However, look at him. Look what he does. You know? He's always throwing me under the goddamn bus. Look at his behaviour. Things, the shit that comes out of his gob. Every time. He's the one that put up the PayPal. You know, when once I paid him to gift me. Once. And he put it up straight away, threw me under the bus. I've not ever done any of these shit this to him. I've never played voice recordings. I've never reported him to HMRC. He's done that to me. He's reported me to HMC. He's put up the PayPal regarding the Alex situation. He's played all my old videos. What else has he done? He's just threw me under the bus just now. And it's not even throwing me under the bus. It was a goddamn joke, and he knows it. Okay, all of these things. If I was going to meet up with Rickster, I would go live. You wouldn't see me live, you know, or I'd go live. No, Cory's never been a friend. He's friends with all my haters. He's nothing but a troll. Nothing. What he's doing is using me for clout because he wants to be a big creator on TikTok. Right? That's what he wants, and he wants to be the one to take EQ down. Not saying that he's going to do that because no one can be cancelled. No one's going to take bloody EQ down. However, that's what he wants to do. Right, and that's why he said, but don't worry, I don't want you involved. I'm doing it on my own because he wants to be you legend, Cory. Just like what CLA said to him. Yeah, Cory, you're such a legend. This is what he loves. You know what I mean? Not that I'd ever get involved with that because I wouldn't. But he wants the credit. Right? But let's not forget what he has also said and done on air. So absolutely wrong person, to be honest with you, to be talking on EQ. So EQ claps back at Rickster. What's this about?
And that's because you don't communicate with all these peasants off live. So maybe if you had a relationship with them, then they'd support you when you need help with something, you know what I mean? But there's nobody going to leave me to support you who supports me, you know, or to do anything for you. You're not going to get Sam Walker to do anything. Like, I built up like a little...
Oh, and by the way, Cory...
with Sam, you haven't, you know...
And by the way, Cory, I'd probably be careful what you say. So if you want to sit there and talk about a joke I said, I mean, obviously, I've said it many times about what happened between me and Rickster. It's squashed. However, it is squashed because I don't want any kind of, a back and forth. I don't want any of that. Do you know what I mean? So me and Rickster have squashed it. However, maybe you should be careful what you say, because believe me, love, I can cancel you in 5 minutes. Just remember that.
You've just had a little laugh over the airwaves, but if you got his number, have you messaged him to be said, are you having a good holiday with Dave? No, because you're not bothered. Stop lying. No one's going to do this for you, so... You say stop, Sharon. Why? What have I done, babes? Am I insulting anybody?
Someone said you can't be cancelled. Are you on a bit? No, to be fair, no one can be cancelled. However, he needs to be careful what he says. You know what I mean? Because people record things, Cory. People record things, okay? So just think about it before you want to sit there and talk shit on me.
Nasty now? I'm just responding to the clip. It's the FYP. I've made my promises and my vows. I'm never going to be nasty. I'm just going to respond to the clip, and I'm allowed, in good humour, to respond back and say the facts that you can't get people who I'm actually friends with to support you. Thank you, Hells Bells. You tried to say you loved Canadian Angie, and I didn't really like her, and it was just all about her money.
Listen,
and then we got a clip.
If you want to say that EQ is using me, fine, but so is Cory. Okay, he's no hero, he's no legend, he's doing it for views. Because not so long ago, I was on a call with Cory, with EQ, and he had no issue then. But now, because she had an opinion on what he said to that girl, you know what I mean? He's decided to throw her under the bus, because that's what Cory does, okay? So think about it, guys. He'd still be friends with her if she hadn't had that opinion.
Last night saying, I gave you because I didn't want it and all that. She's not a possession. I speak with Canadian Angie once a day at least, more on messages, verbally on the phone to check in. How is everything? Are you okay, babe?
Oh, I don't really know what that was about, really. Okay, let's go on to the next clip.
Thank you for highlighting how I never want to be again. No, I will always be grateful to you for that, Cory. Honestly, that was...
Right, see you later. I don't know if this is an old video because it looks old, but however, it was sent to me last night.
You can never take the fact away that you was man, sweetheart. So do not mess with a woman. One that you're trying, darling. I'm phoning the police on you right now, and keys back off you, darling. Well, I'm gonna get my locks changed. No friend would treat me the way you've tried me. I don't even care about phobic. I'm glad phobic, bitch. Good. Fucking good. So what? Damn right. You and your weirdo community can sweetheart. What about that one? Because I'm too woman for the lot of you.
Oh, it is FYP because somebody sent it to me today. So even though it's an old video, it happened to get on the FYP again. So there you go. Right, next. So I want to play this video, guys. Where is it? And I will check my videos, my inbox, because someone has said they had sent me a video on EQ. So I will prove that I'm not biased. I've asked you to send me any videos if you want me to, as to the Bradley situation and da-da-da. Because I said I've not seen any receipts. So I will play it, okay? When I play it, let me play these videos first. Where are we? Oh my god, it's hot. 1 sec. Right. Right, this is the video, right? Wait a minute. Right, this is the video, right? So this is what Cory played last night.
It's making me look stupid. So, you know what I mean? Who's real life? Listen, think of it like this. Whose real life boyfriend would go and sit and flirt with all kinds of different girls, say that he was going on dates, say that there was another woman in bed, so disgusting, say they would hang at the back of them talking to him. It's weird, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be associated with it, so I need to cut it dead, you know what I mean? Because I can't have people thinking that I would allow anybody to treat me like that, you understand? So it's gone from a mutual agreement to like obviously trying to embarrass people. So
A mutual agreement between the both that they were pretending to be in a relationship to now he can embarrass her, so she don't like that. She don't like that.
Oh, I love this!
And she's
I hate her so much. I don't think you understand. The shit that she put me through was like, first off, this app is vulgar.
Right. Okay. So she has said that it was a mutual agreement. Okay. And she feels, embarrassed because of the way he's treated her. That still does not mean there was no financial abuse. Okay. Off TikTok.
and I
Because I don't know how old this
can
video
just
is.
sense in my mind the fact that she is sitting in her flat, absolutely reveling. She's calling Dred, she's calling Luke, she's calling Angie, she's calling everyone. I can't believe he's doing this to me.
She hasn't phoned me. No, I don't think she's really that bothered. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this smug little look.
Winning gifters. You've got the odd man gifter every now and again, but most of them are winning gifters, and that's what she wants. That's what she wants. She wants you women. She wants you women to feel.
He feels so proud. He just feels so proud of himself, isn't it? It's like, oh, yes, I'm going to be the one to take EQ down. And I can be the one to take you down, Cory.
Roots, darling!
Roots, darling. Roots.
I wanted this months ago. She has told you all for many weeks, about a week or so. She has told you all that she was a victim of domestic abuse.
She has sat on this app for weeks and said, oh, Rick's done this to me, Rick's done that to me, Rick's done this to me. Listen to what she's saying, man. It was all a
Someone has
setup.
put, wow, Angie, listen, let me tell you something. This man has thrown me under the bus constantly. My eyes are opened. I know what he was doing. I knew what he was doing, okay? I was using him as much as he was using me. Facts.
All of it set up. All the lions that were dropping, all the fucking unis that were dropping, all the people that were
it was a
giving
setup.
sorry.
Yeah, it was a setup on TikTok. Absolutely, it was a setup. Okay, still does not mean there wasn't any financial abuse. And I did play a recording. What happened to that recording? I don't know where it is now.
Sorry for her. She was a victim of domestic violence. It was all set up. I approved on this God knows how many hour show that she is the domestic abuser. I approved via video evidence of her smashing up Bradley. I approved it numerous times. She is the DVR, not the other way round. Stop believing her.
On Rick's hands. She has just confirmed that is a lie. Out of her own mouth.
And do you want me to tell you the truth? And I'll tell you the truth. I've always liked Talia. And Talia knows this. She'll talk about this on her own platform. I've always liked Talia. I was playing a smart game. I wanted to infiltrate, go back to EQ, and then see what I could find out and see whether or not it was true.
See what I mean? See how he plays games. See what see what he does. This guy you cannot trust. You can never be friends with him and send a recording and think, well, he's probably recording it. He's going to play it. Fall out with him. He's going to throw you right under the bus because that's what he does.
Oh, because she showed her hand too fast.
You've done it too many times to me, Cory. Too many.
I'm still that dull boy that went on holiday with her so long ago. Sorry, darling. I played your own game. I'm too good for it now. I forgot the fact that I knew how to work social media. But unfortunately for you, I ran a platform on Facebook for many years, 250k followers, and made a name for myself. I forgot about it when I went on holiday. Do you know? Because I was running the business for 3 years, so I forgot how to work social media.
Guys, this isn't about EQ. This is about Cory constantly throwing me under the bus. This isn't about EQ, really. Do you know what I mean? I'm just doing the FYP. You're saying that EQ is using me? Fine. Maybe she is, but so is he.
playing your own game. So you might have done social media for 15 years, but guess what? Where's it going to land? You're a con artist.
Something like that. After love somebody behaves the way he does now, I'm not getting disrespected in the name of a plan, you know what I mean, type of thing, and that's what's happening, and it's making me look stupid. So, you know what I mean, whose real life, listen, think of it like this, whose real life boyfriend would go and sit and flirt with all kinds of different girls, say that he was going on dates, and say that doesn't lure in bed, so disgusting, say they would hang at the back and talking to it's weird, you know what I mean, so I don't want to be associated with it, so I need to cut it dead, you know what I mean, because I can't have people thinking that I would allow anybody to treat me like that, you understand? So it's gone from a mutual agreement to, like, obviously trying to embarrass people.
A mutual agreement to try and embarrass you. Oh, it's at Cory Wild 03 is my main account, by the way.
I don't exactly know what you proved there, to be honest with you. You proved that there was some kind of agreement on TikTok. Yep. You know, they were getting all these diamonds on TikTok. Absolutely set up. But it still doesn't prove that whether there was financial abuse. You know what I mean? Doesn't prove that there was financial abuse. Sorry, it doesn't prove that there wasn't. You know what I mean? Off TikTok. And I did listen to a recording, right? I don't know where it is, though. I don't know where it is. Anyone on Cory, you can be blocked, Laura. I'll see you later. You're on the wrong live, love. This is not about EQ. This is about Cory. How he likes to play games with people. And how you can never trust him. I'm losing followers because of EQ. I've got 3.1k viewers. So how am I losing viewers? Yeah. Do you want to look at the viewers? 3.1k. So yeah, 90.5k. Oh, I've got an extra 4k followers. Thank you. How am I losing followers? I had 85k yesterday. I've got now 90k. Weird. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I do apologise. Not 3.1, 3.2. Right, what's next? Let's have a look. I'm going to go into that, what you tagged me, and do not worry, I'm going to play it in a minute. Because I am not a biased platform, as you know.
No man should disrespect you, should do, you know what I mean, Sam? Yeah, out of the situation, how could I love someone like that? How could I love somebody who behaves the way he does now? I'm not getting disrespected in the name of a plan, you know what I mean, type of thing, and that's what's happening, and it's making me look stupid. So, you know what I mean,
kind of played that,
who's real life?
Wait a minute.
Remember what he did to me? Transferred and abused me for 3 whole days straight. I remember people saying there's the evil queen's got something up her sleeve here.
Your own mouth. Come to me, I'm your safe space. I'm your safe space. You've submitted the fact that everything Natalia and Rickster has said about you is diabolically true. Out of your own mouth.
But we're talking about financial abuse, yeah, where he's taking money from her. So that still doesn't prove whether that happened or didn't happen.
Do I need to play any more?
Do you see that? Yeah. For once, I like you. Honestly, we love to entertain. You know, together, and we've never ever been together again. It was just all for TikTok. No man should disrespect you, should do, you know what I mean, Sam? Yeah, out of the situation, how could I love someone like that?
So let's play the next one. So I think we've finished. We're going to go on to the EQ video of Bradley.
Never take that fact away.
Right. Let's find out this Bradley 20-minute clip, guys. It's 20 minutes.
You better believe in chat.
Right, and you've tagged me in videos, have you guys? Because I will play those about EQ. Right. Shall I play the videos you've tagged me in first? Have you tagged me into Delusive Angie 25? Because I'll play those first. All right, let's have a look.
Angela, I don't need you anymore. I can do it all on my own. But Angela, I'm very sorry. But I'm going to have to contact a few people that I know upon the app.
What's this?
Angela, I don't need you anymore. I can do it all on my own. But Angela, I'm very sorry. But I'm going to have to contact a few people that I know upon the app, newly friends with, to pull up all your old videos to make sure you've got no skeletons hiding in your closet. And I'm going to be so happy when I'm playing them. I don't want to go this far because I actually clashed with a friend. I did really like you, but the truth is, I was only ever friends with you because you reminded me of my mother. It's quite sad, really. I got my mother issues, haven't I? Your problem now, not mine. You'll have to deal with the repercussions of your actions. I don't have to deal with mine. And Canadian Angie said something last night on a live, which was like, oh, Cory's going to be left with nobody. He's going to be on his own. I'd rather be on my own, surrounded by a bunch of real people, than a bunch of fake people that are just wanting your money, Canadian Angie. Angela, I don't need you anymore. I can do it all on my own.
The true Cory.
Angela,
there you go. What a legend. Oh, yes. Right, you might not like EQ. You might think, oh, he's exposing EQ. But just remember, guys, he's doing it for one reason only. That's clout and the money. No other reason. He wants to be a big creator on here. You know what I mean? And that's all it's about. The true Cory there. Okay? He might be exposing EQ, but let's not actually praise him either because it's just one big game to him. Do you know what I mean? And that's all it is. But Cory, I'm glad you said that because, like I said, we can do that as well because I will. You carry on, Cory, carry on, and I will play a couple of recordings. Go to the police about it. But but I don't know if you will go to the police about this, me playing this this voice recording. I don't know, because you might also be arrested. Yeah. So carry on, Cory, carry on. Because at this point, yeah, I don't care and I will play it. Yes. Next. Right.
very sorry, but I'm not.
Listen, guys, I'm only joking because I don't want next to be saying I'm making threats towards him and he feels like, you know, I'm blackmailing him. So, yeah, I'm only kidding. Yes, guys, I'm only joking. But however, carry on though, Cory, carry on because we can both play that game also. So what else do I have here? So I've asked people to send me videos about the EQ, I'm still trying to find them.
Tennis boy could never be me though, really, could he? That's what I used to call Jack, tennis boy.
Is this one of the videos you've asked me to play?
Tennis boy could never be me though, really, could he? That's what I used to call Jack, tennis boy. Tennis boy could never be me though.
What's that about?
Chance to uppercut me.
Cory FYB Show talks about the EQ and Bradley's situation.
And if you did, I'd make sure you were in
okay,
prison.
right, you sent me this video, we'll play it.
Chance to uppercut me. And if you did, I'd make sure you were in prison. Look, frame by frame.
Guys, you keep talking about EQ. This is about Cory, okay? You've asked, in the FYP, you've asked me to play the videos, right? I've played the videos. People have sent me videos on CLA. I've played them. I'm not being biased. Now I'm playing of EQ, okay? Because I'm not a biased platform. Stop keep thinking that I'm defending EQ. I'm not defending anybody.
Frame, venom. Look at the venom in her eyes, bro. Uppercut, bosh, straight to the nose. Cuts all down here, massive black eye. This shit here.
Can we rewind that? Let's rewind it.
Uppercut.
Wait a minute, sorry, one second, rewind it.
Frame by frame, venom. Look at the venom in her eyes, bro. Uppercut, bosh.
Wait a minute, where's the uppercut? Wait a minute, I've got to look, let me look this way.
Uppercut, bosh.
Try again, forward, rewind it again.
Uppercut, bosh. Straight to the nose. Cut eyes, bro. Uppercut, bosh.
Right, I don't know if you can see this, right? You tell me what you think. All right, I'm going to rewind it. Because, you know, we want to see a clear photo, clear video here. So let's rewind it.
Eyes, bro.
Tell me what you think.
Uppercut, bosh, straight to the nose, cuts all down here, massive black eye.
This shit here, yeah?
Day after. Black eye, cuts all down here, black eye up here.
In time
Why
again,
hasn't it been
it's not
acted on?
forgotten
Like,
about,
why
and it's
are
thrown
people
in her face.
Why
all
are
the
people
time.
sending her all this money?
for the past.
Why are people sending her money for calling people? I don't get it.
She's
I don't
apologised
understand it.
over and over and over
but
again.
Oh
it's down.
no!
Yeah, but it's down to
No.
them as a person. It's not. Rebecca, that's just rude.
Yeah, very rude.
I understand where you're going from, Delusive, but because I have a son who has autism and he also has severe learning difficulties, 19 with a mental age of 11. I get where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, I don't let what Evil Queen affect me. And if people want to pay to see that, like the same as they go to a club and watch dark humour, that's up to them. I won't be part of paying for it.
Yeah.
And that's my stand.
Yeah, do you know what the argument was, though, when people are saying, oh, she's just been diagnosed with ADHD, right? Can I just say a few facts, right? Because I've just been diagnosed with ADHD, right? and I've suffered since I was 19-year-old without knowing what was wrong with me, right? But I don't use it against me because, do you know what? I've lived my life. She keeps bringing this up, but facts, and this is facts because I've got it, my grandson's got ADHD. You pick it up in boys at a young age. They always pick ADHD up at a young age with boys. I'm not being transgender, but she was a boy until a certain age. So they would have picked up on that earlier. So she's using this as an excuse to say, since I've took my medication, I'm a better person. No, that's an excuse. And I'm not having my ADHD being excused for the way that she's going on about how bad she was and how good she is now because she's on ADHD medication. No, it's not right.
Everybody's journey with ADHD or any SEN complex is different. You know what I mean? I have a family member who has ADHD who has suffered a long time, and they, in the last 3 months, been put on medication, and the change is significant. And that's the only reason, because I've seen that.
Have you seen? Sorry,
I'm prepared to give her a chance because I've actually seen it with a family member.
Have you seen a change in her though at the moment?
Yes, I have.
I haven't. See, I haven't. All I've seen is hate. All she seems to do is hate.
Can I just say though, right? Delusive, like you're saying that about her being a male when she was younger, and they should have picked up on it when she was younger. People weren't educated on it as well as what they are now. So years and years ago, when it was EQ's age, regardless if she was a boy or not, they wouldn't have been able to pick up on it as what they would do with these days. So I don't know why you keep putting it in.
Since it's about me, so I know I look young, babe, but I'm 37. There was no ADHD. Yeah, but there was no ADHD when I was a kid. Can I please respond, babe? You've yacked on about me. Let me respond.
Please let us speak.
Let me respond. You've just yacked on about me, so let me speak.
Sorry, guys, I'm just doing something, so can you just carry on?
So, I'm 37 years of age. There was no ADHD when I was a kid. And also, my mum, before she passed away, had me under a psychiatrist called Alison Sutton in Alderey Children's Hospital, and that would have been the journey to find out what it was. But I went to live with my dad. Everybody didn't know about anything, so I just lived my life. And then everybody's ADHD is different. Like you coming up here and going, yeah, well, I've got ADHD, and I have combination ADHD. I take dexamphetamine, you may take Elvans or maybe another medication. Every person has different, but mine's combination, 12 out of 12. It feels like you're focusing on gender when that's not even the topic in hand here. I don't know why you keep referencing it.
Can I ask you a question?
That was one of the things, but in them days, it was hyperactive disorder.
Yes, and my mum passed away and the treatment didn't continue to find out because my dad didn't know.
It was hyperactive disorder, though.
But you're not listening to me, love. My mother had me under a psychiatrist, the first step to find out what this was. Like you're saying, oh yeah, but you could do this. My mother then passed away. My dad didn't know because I was very young, and the exploration didn't continue. So is that okay with you? I'm trying to rewrite my history.
You know
And it wasn't really taken as serious then, no? You were just put down as a naughty
Naughty
kid.
child, that's what I was. I touched everything, I messed with everything, I couldn't sit still, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like.
No, Mandy's just a big troll. She was just.
Oh, here we go.
Well, she said she's only watched for a few months, and she said she's only watched for a few months, and how outraged she was that I said window liquor. But listen, you got to understand this. Do you know when I said it? Miss Red ran alive with 7,000 people outraged in the boxes, cussing me out. So, hang on a second, babe. Please let me just finish. You'll get a chance, but like you've got to let people take a breath. So Miss Red's done the awareness lives, all the posts are on the FYP, and look at the comment section of the video that she's playing. Like, it's from years ago. I've already had accountability. It's not for everyone new to come along to go, oh, you said that back then, I'm going to now cause murder and be transphobic, you know what I mean?
Why can I not say that though?
Because it's already been done and gone.
Does it? I'm new
It
to
does, you can't. Okay, let me give you an example. So if a murderer comes out of jail.
I'm talking now.
No, because you've got nothing to say. If a murderer comes out of jail, then that's the same logic, isn't it?
Regardless of anything,
I just don't get it. Like, Mandy, 1 minute you were saying that, oh, she wasn't born a female, blah blah blah, but then you're like sticking up for like Miss Fair, but then you've just went for trans people. But in the same breath, you're like,
you haven't
she
gone
went
for trans
you did, because you were saying she's not even a real female.
How have I gone for
transphobic? But you said she's not a real female, but then you said, oh, then, well, have you seen what you said to Miss Fair?
extremely transphobic about 5 minutes ago on EQ. And I'm not up here just because EQ. You are transphobic.
Oh, here we go, Angie.
You are
the most sheep going on this app. You know what you done? I was watching your live last week and you done nothing. You were all nice about CLA.
I blocked you. You are a troll. You are nothing but a troll. You need to take your fucking estrogen and calm the fuck down.
Who are you talking to? Why do I keep getting muted? Why do I keep getting muted?
Mandy got told.
Guys, I'm here. Can we take control?
It's a fully
Angie. One second, let me just mute because you have had your say. Right, who's speaking?
Angie, I did pull her up on the transphobic thing when she was in the box. I did pull her up on that. So, like, it doesn't matter.
Messaging I was busy. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But I did pull her up on that because going for someone for what they are means that.
Don't worry about it. I cater for idiots. It's okay. Don't even worry. Listen, she's just another uneducated idiot, in my opinion.
I know.
But Chelsea, what I'd like to know is.
One thing, if you're going to argue with someone, attack the argument. You don't have to take the agenda or anything.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Anne.
She's okay to call me an idiot then, yeah?
Because you are
it's
one.
It's okay to call me an idiot, Angie.
Am
I an idiot? Am I not educated?
No, you don't sound.
Am I not educated?
No, when you're transphobic and the things coming out of your mouth, you sound
Angie,
very.
I don't know. You dare?
You sound very
uneducated. Racist. Angie, you're racist.
Take a hormone pill, you bitch.
Don't go spreading shit. I've never
Take a hormone tablet, you
Oh, here we go. There's the real EQ coming out.
You are the most.
I don't care. I support Miss Fair. I support Miss Remy. I support.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I do. And you call her a man?
Miss Remy's not trans.
Miss Fair, you call her a man?
Called who a man?
Miss Fair.
But the thing is, so just mind you, you've just basically called you a man. You've been transphobic to her. So why can you say that you support?
Do you know what, Lindsay? It's my
app. Can you say that you support Miss Fair?
Can I respond to the comment, please?
When you're going for trans?
Can I respond to that? Can I just please? Okay, so in response to lovely Mandy's comment that she's an act, so I came in on this app as an act, telling people from day dot, you can't just say something and then go, I'm an act, like, because you've got no proof to back that up, whereas I came on this app from day dot as evil queen, 9 o'clock every single night. So there you go, game set match, bitch, mic drop.
You're the bitch.
Wow.
Me.
Wow.
Well, you called me a bitch. You called me a bitch in all your freaking life. Called me a bitch, Lady Angie, because I didn't agree with you. Get a life because you. I'll tell you why. Because
you are.
Because you put. See.
You are a very uneducated person to get onto this app
EQ, and then you called her. And poor Daniel, who supported CLA, he wasn't allowed to support her anymore because you didn't agree with it.
Okay, right. You've had your say, Lisa. Please, I'm going to mute you and let CA have a say.
This one, I don't even know what she's talking about. You came onto this platform.
Fucking double-sided.
Wow.
Fucking double chin, you bitch. Double
Who are you
chin.
talking to?
Wow.
But you got to remember, you got to remember, delusive. You know, you argue, take the argument, but once you commit a hate crime, that's a hate crime, and that's not okay. You know, you call someone a bitch, call them whatever, but not be transphobic.
Oh God, Canadian Angie, they're terrible. These people, aren't
I
they?
just woke up and I'm like, I'm in Delusives. I sent her a video, whatever. Sorry, Delusive, I didn't know that, whatever. But she's
it's not your fault.
Huh? And I'm saying this, Mandy, everywhere she goes, she's either transphobic, she's yelling at the top of her lungs. She's just an uneducated person who gets into a box and thinks if she yells loud enough, people are going to listen to her. And that just makes it, no one's going to listen to you, Mandy, at all. You came in here and were extremely transphobic. You didn't have to go and say, but she was born a man and she's not a woman. Then you
transphobic. I've said it once about Evil Queen. It was me.
Shut up.
You know
Shut
what?
up. I'm talking. I was
Okay,
talking.
just listen, one at a time, Delusive, please, one at a time. You will get to have your say. Yes,
You have not only been transphobic to EQ, you've been transphobic to a whole community. So you don't just sit there and think that you're the voice of something, because you're the voice of nothing. You want to come after me that I've been racist? Bring it up. I've never been racist. You want to come after me with all the things you want to lie about because you've been blocked out of my lives, out of everything? Bring it. You're just a big mouth. You're uneducated. You're stupid. I'm going to say stupid. So until you educate yourself, shut your mouth and stop spreading narratives of things that you know nothing about. There's pre-op trans women and there's post-op trans women. Educate, or men. Educate yourself before you open your mouth. All you've done in here is proven how uneducated you are, and you've been extremely transphobic. Not to one person, to a whole.
No, I don't think so. No.
Yes,
But all these post-op, all these post-ops I believe in. I believe they are trans women. I do. And I support them through their journey.
Oh my God, you just changed your story.
EQ is post-op.
Wow.
It says trans, I didn't say post-op. Sorry, I meant pre-op.
No, but EQ is post-trans.
Yes, I know she is, and she brings down people who haven't had the operation. So is she not transphobic in herself?
Yeah, but
She's not bringing down people. She doesn't
yeah, but can I ask you a question,
She does.
Delusive? No, Delusive, one sec. You know the black community, right? They say it to each other all the time. I don't think it's right. However, they say, well, you know, I have been told, but it's okay because I'm a black woman to say it to another black person. So isn't it the same then? We could say, well, it's the same to the trans community. One sec. You could say that to the trans community because EQ is a trans female. Does she have the right to say it to someone else? I don't believe so. But, however, other communities do that. So isn't it the same?
Exactly, so you can't go around saying I'm transphobic
I'm not a trans woman. I'm talking about EQ being a trans woman.
It doesn't matter though, at the end of the day, right, she is still saying, right, that these people who haven't gone through the journey yet are not real women. Right?
Wow.
She does say that, does she not?
Yeah, but I think what also you need to know, Delusive Mandy, is because they are pre-op trans and they may live as a woman, if they went to the hospital, or if they went to jail, or went to
jail, exactly,
they would be put in as a man. And
how does this turn into a trans debate all of a
The thing
sudden?
is, like, I understand where EQ does come from in that sense, because she's literally went through all the trauma of having to do these surgeries, these like really invasive, dangerous surgeries, and then she can now call herself a trans woman. But then you do get a lot of people like Alpha Bar, like, who will put the clothes on and say, well, I'm trans, when they haven't really even reached the start of that journey. So I understand where EQs and other people's like anger comes from with people
And
like
you got to
the likes
remember
of
also,
alcohol.
EQ's a trans woman, so I'm not saying she has the right to say that because I don't agree with her on that one at all.
She's a
However,
trans woman.
she has more of a right to say it because she's a trans female than you
Yeah,
do.
but so Canadian Angie called
So, Angie,
can you remember that
let
Canadian
me
Angie? No, let me
educate
talk.
you.
One
Let
second,
me Canadian Angie.
Let me educate you. If I am a pre-trans woman or male and I get arrested, and even though I identify, let's say I am a male becoming a female, and even though I identify as a female, if I were to get arrested,
You're going to a male prison.
Exactly.
Absolutely. But it still doesn't. It's still, in my opinion, I would still identify that woman as a trans female because you don't need the surgery. All you need to do is live as a female.
Yes,
daily.
But
you know.
If
But
I
that's
get
my
arrested,
opinion.
but society doesn't dictate it that way, right? So if I'm a male turning into a female and I were to commit a crime and I'm pre-op, I would get treated as a male and put into a male prison.
But I'm talking legally. Legally, you don't have to actually physically need to transition, as in surgery, hormone treatment, and everything like that. You just need to live as a female. You identify as a trans female by just living as a female. Where a cross-dresser, like I said before, they occasionally wear women's clothes, but they live as a male. Trans females live as a female. That's been identified as a trans female legally by law. You know, but however, you're right. If they haven't had the surgery, they will go to a male's prison because they've got their bits and bobs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can I have a say now, please, Angie?
Mandy's not educated on that.
I'm not educated, me, Angie, am I? No.
You're not educated on that, are you?
You're very, very childish, aren't you?
But you're not
You're at all your live calling me a bitch because I said something against you. That's how childish you are.
You can say whatever you want against me.
Look at Keely.
I don't care what you say.
Look at Kales. Listen, what about when you called Mama Kaz, Papa Kaz all the time? And
I've never called her Papa Kaz.
Oh, yes, you did. I heard you in your live. I was in the live when you said it.
Not
yes,
me.
you did. Yes, you did.
Never.
Yes,
You're lying.
you did.
You're
no,
lying.
yes, you did.
I have always referred to anyone.
Papa Kaz.
No.
Kaz. Yes, you did.
Liar.
No, I'm not a liar. I will stand my ground. I don't do all this bloody recording.
Oh, Mandy, shut up.
No,
the only person in my box.
You did it, and ask everybody on the.
I will pull up that live, Mandy. Okay, I'll pull it up.
Live.
Today.
Which live did you say it was in?
And the only person.
You called her.
Oh, wow, she doesn't let anyone talk.
One at a time, guys. One at a time, please.
It's always me who gets blocked. Canadian Angie can say what she wants because she's a creator, Angie.
Right. No, that's not the case, just I have let you have your say many times.
Angie,
and then you shut me off.
The only person that called Mama Kaz Papa Kaz
was you.
Was Cory.
No, it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
prove it then. Bring it up. I've never called her Papa Kaz.
I don't need to prove it. It's in your mind. I've seen it for myself. So I don't need to.
So basically,
Mandy, at the end of the day, you made a transphobic comment, so now you've automatically lost your argument. Now, whatever you said, no, I don't care what you've got to say. Whatever you have said now is completely a moot point. You have been transphobic. You are now deemed as the lowest of the low, and no one wants to hear anything you've got to say. You may as well just bugger off.
Okay, I won't bugger off. It's Angie's live, and I stand with Angie. All the time.
Troll. You're Angie's troll.
No, I'm not.
Angie doesn't even agree with you at this point. You've been transphobic. You've lost your argument.
So what did I say wrong? What did I say wrong? That she's a trans woman and not a real woman. Does she have?
You said that she's not a real woman.
Yes,
you said that's it. That is a transphobic comment.
No,
Whether you want to admit it, yes, it is. Whether you want to admit it or not.
One sec, Mandy. The thing is, it can be transphobic because listen, we don't need to talk about facts and Well, you're saying it out of malice. That's where.
No, Angie. The reason I was saying it was about the ADHD. It was about the ADHD, but I didn't get to finish because people jumped in. Because young lads got found with it earlier when they were younger. Sorry,
but the thing is, I don't know why you need to bring our gender in when you're even going on about ADHD. Well, she was a male when she was growing up, so it gets caught
because that's all she uses, Lynn.
But the thing is, like, we all know, like 20 odd years ago. I know, but why do you need to bring the gender in it? Like 20 odd years ago. you were just classed as a naughty kid, like ADHD. There wasn't much awareness on it.
No,
there wasn't.
Linz.
The education what they've got around it now. It even took my son, who was about 5, like ages to get diagnosed with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you can't just say, because she was a man.
When they were kids, right, it was classed as hyperactive disorder.
Oh wow.
Yes, but it wasn't taken as serious then. It is
was
now,
for
though. That's what I'm
boys.
trying to say. It wasn't.
Don't bother, Lynn. Mandy knows everything. She's
Oh,
a psychologist.
so yeah, look at Canadian Angie. Have you got no friends over your way? I wonder why.
Oh, wow.
I wonder why, Canadian Angie. And you fat shame, and she fat shamed me, and you know what? So
she's such a lawyer.
So the fat shamed me, right? No, I'm on about EQ. EQ fat shamed me. This nice person who's sticking up for all the ladies. Yet I have problems with my weight, right? I suffer with mental health. Right, so she's made me feel like shit, but that's okay, is it?
We all suffer with
mental health. Is that okay?
We all suffer with mental health.
No, it fucking isn't.
Yeah,
hi there. Can I just quickly pop in because I'm not going to stay. Can I just quickly ask?
I don't want to talk to you because you called me a bitch for nothing.
Who, me? I don't even know you.
On Canadian Angie's live.
Sorry, Maddie. Apparently, I've called Mama Cass, Papa Cass.
All I want to say is...
we're laughing at you. She was in the group. She was in your chat. That Canadian Maddie was in your chat when you said it, and she was in with it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, all I want to say is I just want to rewind back. Can I just rewind back for about 5 minutes ago? I just wanted to ask Mandy, why did you say that Daniel has been swayed away, that Canadian Angie has sort of made Daniel feel that he can't talk to CLA?
What? She did do that when she was saying... He said he was on the live and he was like, oh, well, I like her. I like CLA. She's my favourite. And they were like, I like him. Oh, no, you can't talk to her.
I'm sure he's got his own mind. I didn't once hear say, you can't talk to her, so you can't come in the boxes.
She didn't say you can't talk to, but she made it clear. Oh no, not CLA.
Oh my God, Mandy.
No, that's not true. I mean, honestly.
It is true, though.
Oh my God, can somebody mute me?
Nobody mute you. Nobody.
The people in the boxes, guys.
You're not the biggest person in this app, you know, Canadian Angie. You're being made up by because you follow Angie's live. You follow Canadian. You follow Elusive Angie and you follow EQ. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a platform.
CLA. I
don't want to ask CLA anything. I don't watch it.
Talk and be quiet.
Because it upsets me.
Can you let other people talk?
Why am I? She doesn't let anyone talk. I messaged CLA a week ago because Daniel loves her so much, and I will post what I wrote to CLA, and I said, can you please come into the live as Daniel was still going through his treatment. He has bought your coloring book. He is in love with you, and just come by and say hi. So I told Daniel not to talk to CLA. You make up nothing but lies.
That was before EQ fell out with her. That was before EQ fell out with her because I was in your live listening.
Angie,
that
I can't talk. I just can't talk.
I'm going to kick you.
Kick me out. Do it.
Yeah, kick her out.
No,
I messaged CLA.
Just why are you requesting my box, by the way?
Oh,
anyway, I'm not up to stay, Angie. Sorry. I just wanted to come up to rewind because I just didn't like that comment. And I thought, nobody's telling Daniel who he can talk to and who he can't. Exactly. So don't throw that one on Angie, on Canadian Angie. Do you know?
I messaged CLA and I asked her to come if she would say, Daniel, hey, Daniel really likes her. She did come into the chat. She said hello. I will post what I wrote to CLA. I am not against anyone. If you're going to do something wrong, I will pull you up on it. And EQ can tell you that. We've had fallings out over things she has said. I have nothing with CLA. She's come after me. I've been in CLA's chat. I would never tell anyone who they can talk to.
Exactly.
And like I said,
Nobody.
Andy, you are making up stories.
Go away, Canadian. I don't like you. You are for your vile woman. You're a bully.
One sec. Just why are you in the box?
Hello, Angie. Are you okay?
Yeah, what is it?
I just wanted to pop up and just say I've been watching it over the last few days about EQ. And at first, I believed her. I thought really bad for her. But I just wanted to say to you, just remember, Ange, because I do still care, and just
No,
remember.
you don't. No, you don't.
Shut up,
No, you
Canadian
don't.
Angie. I'm
No, you
talking
don't.
to Angie.
You were slagging
Angie,
her off 2 days ago on your platform.
Can I please
No, you
talk, or
don't.
am I not allowed to talk?
Come on, Virtuous Nana.
So I was just wanted to say, Ange, because I do have you back and I do care for you. So I just wanted to say to you is, regarding EQ and Canadian Angie, they know what they're doing because they know it come to your platform. That's one thing. But the next thing I wanted to say to you is, just remember, only a month ago, EQ wanted to break you mentally, drag you down so low you were gone. So please keep that at the back of your mind when all this is going on.
Can I just say, right, just Nana,
listen.
No.
Oh, sorry, I don't know I think I might have kicked it.
I wasn't about to have a go. What I was going to say.
Well,
I'm going to drop anyway. Thanks for having me up, Angie. Speak to you later. Bye. Bye.
I actually kicked her. I actually did kick her by accident. Sorry.
Everybody thinks
it wasn't. I swear it was an accident.
Was that accidentally on purpose, Ange?
No, it was an accident. It really was. I had my finger ready because I thought I was just going to say something horrible. I had my finger ready.
No, everybody thinks, Angie, you're this meek, mild woman. I can't make your own mind. I can't do anything. You see a lot more, you know a lot more, and you don't take anything on face value. Why people think that you're so easily swayed by anybody is beyond me, because you're the one that will always call it for receipts and will say it as it is, even if you offended whoever. You've never taken alliance with anybody. The same with EQ, the same with Canadian Angle, the same with Zach. You're all lone wolves. Yes, you all talk. You talk off the app? Probably not. But on the app, you're lone wolves. You're not this meek, mild woman. It drives me mad. But people
I just think it's really patronising though, Nikki, like how she's coming in the box, like after she's had all of Angie's haters in her lives, and yeah, because I really care for you, Ange. Just watch what EQ's doing. Like, Angie's not fucking fake.
No,
I
Liz, I agree with you. 100% agree with you. After all that she said over the last few days, have a laugh.
But Angie knows what's gone on. She knows the last couple of years who's been there for her and who hasn't been there for her.
Well, I hope so, Nikki, I really do.
She does. She's not a stupid woman, and it drives me insane that everybody keeps treating her like that she's this woman who can't make up her own mind. She's a strong, independent woman.
Oh, God, no. Honestly,
people to let me move on. You know, when you've got people coming in my box, like Canadian Angie said, that has had every single hater on their platform that have sent images around of me and they have said the worst of the worst. You know what I mean? And, you know, and I'm sick of people saying, you know, but Angie, wake up to EQ, she's da-da-da, whatever it may be, but yet they've had all my haters in the do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I just want to just let me move on. Do you know what I mean? And just
and I was just more concerned that they were basically saying that it was the clique and then you, Canadian Angie and EQ, and I do not want to be part of that.
No, but it's never going to be.
Nobody's in any clique. Nobody's in any clique, though. This is what you're not understanding.
But this is what EQ said. This will come from EQ, nobody else.
But what EQ said, I didn't hear her say that. I'm not in a clique with anyone. I am not in a clique, Mandy, with anyone. I stand on my own. I'm in nobody's clique. I will defend Delusive, and I have, because I don't like her treatment. If someone was coming after you and putting up pictures of you that made you look like a cancer victim or mocking your dad, I would stick up for you.
Yes, we all did. Canadian Angie, we all stood up for
So, Mandy, please don't sit there and tell me I'm in any clique. I don't want to be in.
This came from EQ, and this is
again, Mandy. But Mandy, that didn't come from me. That didn't come from me. If it came from me, then you can argue it with me.
Yeah, I think
Actually, you're not the problem, to be honest. You weren't the problem, to be honest. It's the evil queen that got
Mandy, I think you've misunderstood what EQ said. EQ said that she will support Delusive Angie, she will support Canadian Angie, and she will support that.
No,
she didn't mean that we're part.
I'm no part of any clique. I support who I support, and on this app, the only two people that I will stick up for and support is Delusive and EQ. I'm not in a clique with Angie. I'm not in a clique with EQ. Those are the people that I would. You can see who I support. And
I just want to know, what is all this obsession on the app with
we were
clicks?
sitting in this box right now, Mandy, and someone was attacking you in a terrible way, I would jump up and I would defend you.
Right, well, Canadian Angie, so EQ went for my for my weight. Do you think that was nice?
With everyone screaming, no, I don't think that was nice. And with everyone screaming, I didn't hear her say it. I didn't. But if that's what she did, then I don't agree with body shaming anyone at all. Zero. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with mocking DV. I don't agree with a lot of things.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to be transphobic in the way that it came. Sorry, my throat's gone. I didn't mean to be transphobic in the way it came across. What I meant to say is that she is a trans woman, yeah, but she still calls trans women. So I don't understand her. I do not understand. It drives me crazy. It really does.
Like it's been explained to you, right? It is
I know, I'm just
acceptable.
explaining my point.
I'm just trying to reiterate. It's acceptable for somebody in the black community to call somebody else in the black community
But it
the
shouldn't be
N-word.
acceptable, though, should it?
No, I know it shouldn't. I don't think anyone should. No, I don't think anyone should use the N-word. I don't think anyone should use transphobic slurs. I think we just need to rid the world in this day and age of any of the isms and phobias. It's ridiculous. We should all know better at this point. And I think that people need to lead by example. You don't want to get it said to you. You don't want to hear it, etc. Don't use it. Everyone just needs to cut it out.
Okay, so I have a question for both Angies. EQ's been on this big DV campaign the past week or two, which is great. But Bradley put up a video saying that she gave him a black eye. Now she's retracted it. So either way, she's either assaulted him or she's now supporting somebody that's mocked.
Well, he said, he did also come, well, she said, I think, that he only said it because he was hurting because of
but no, but
that's true or not, I don't know. I heard that 20-minute video, he didn't explain the black eyes.
But regardless, she's supporting someone that may have mocked DV. EQ's doing it, telling everybody watch this new video, so she's supporting someone that's mocking DV.
No, surely you've listened to the video wrong, because if you listen to it...
yes, Angie, do you want to reply?
What did he say? Sorry.
Do you want to repeat it?
Sorry.
I was saying that Bradley's put this retraction video up, and so if that's the case, then he's mocking DV. EQ's supporting him mocking DV. You're supporting EQ. So are you supporting people that mock DV?
I would not support anyone.
But you're supporting EQ. She's telling everybody to watch this big retraction video this morning.
Listen, I would not support anyone that mocks DV like Cory did last night with me.
But you're supporting EQ, and she's the one telling everybody to watch this video.
Listen, can I finish? Until I know exactly what happened between EQ and Bradley, I can't say that she's inflicted DV on Bradley, because Bradley never come out and retracted what he said. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, she did.
I'm not asking you to say that. I'm asking you. He's now retracting it. EQ's supporting him, so she's supporting someone that's mocking DV, and you're supporting her still, even though she's supporting people that mock DV.
Listen, if she was mocking DV...
I never said she was mocking DV. Listen to the question. Don't turn it.
That's what you just said. Am I misunderstanding? You said I'm supporting someone who mocks DV.
No, I'm saying you're supporting someone who supports people who mock DV.
Who does she
support?
But it's not that
She's supporting Bradley that's done this whole retraction video last night.
Sorry, Shawnee, but that sounds very much like you can't be friends with that person because I don't like them. Like it's just because
Canadian Angie's been on the
just because I'm just going to keep saying it until you actually hear what I'm saying. Just because Angie supports EQ, that doesn't mean that Angie supports the people that EQ supports. The people EQ supports is absolutely irrelevant to Canadian Angie.
The thing is, I think with EQ,
I want to say this, Linz, 1 second, and then I'm going to unblock it. But I just want to say, I would not support anyone that, because I've been through DV and I was mocked for it last night by Cory Wild on my live. I would never support anyone that would mock DV or be okay with DV. Now, if the people, just like Kylie said, if EQ, and I don't see her ever mocked domestic violence. I think what she's brought to the platform now has given us all an opportunity to have a voice. I will say on my DV, nobody speaks for me. It's my story. It's mine, as it is everyone else's. So what she's done, as much as I haven't seen the Bradley video yet, because it's like 8 a.m. here where I am.
So So would you support someone that supports DV?
But Shawnee, do you not think? I think what happened with AQ and Bradley, they were just really toxic together, so they were both toxic.
Yeah, but regardless of the point,
videos of him.
This would be irrelevant. This would be irrelevant if
videos of him maybe like mentally torturing
Can I just say
AQ, and then
something
maybe
really
she
quickly?
reacted. We don't know.
Can I put in here really quickly, because someone has been telling a huge porky here, right? That I apparently had told people that Rigster had essayed me. No. I never said that Rigster essayed me at all. So can we confirm that never came out of my mouth, please? Because it's kind of going around a little bit here.
No, you definitely never. I was in the live, and you definitely.
No, Angie, he falsely accused you of SA.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
Yeah, exactly, which is completely different. I never. Oh, look, someone's put Angie did. Yeah, that's.
No, Angie never. I was in the live. I can honestly say.
No, Rickster made out that you were trying to kiss
Never
him.
said that. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, we can confirm that, Anne. Don't worry.
Yeah, he accused me, but we all know about that. It was on social media. He went live with it, and then it was retracted and everything. Exactly, but I never said he did that to me once.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry. They'll say you did.
Tony, can I just say, if you listen to that 20-minute tape that Bradley put out, he said there was a black eye, but then he said it was a very toxic relationship between them both. He hasn't retracted the black eye.
Nikki, I watched Cory's yesterday, and it was a totally different video. Obviously, this is when they'd just split up, maybe, I don't know. But he did say that he'd had a black eye and he'd had more than one. But apparently then that video got blocked, so nobody could look at it. I don't know whether Cory still got it, but it actually was there.
I haven't seen that video. I just listened to the video Angie just played. And he says in it there was a black eye, but it was a very toxic relationship between them both. He said he ripped her hair out. We don't know. None of us were there.
No, we don't, and it really shouldn't have been brought to the app, to be honest. Like, people's private lives should be kept off the app. That's the dangerous thing here, I suppose. That's like the thing that's gone wrong, where everybody's bringing everybody's personal life into it, and it should be done.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually agree with you, Mandy, there.
Anyway,
can I? Beth, one sec, Beth. I'm going to let you in. Where are you? Beth, you're not. Do you want to read? Oh, here you are.
Right, I'm going to drop down and let somebody else up anyway. Thank you, Angie, and thank you everybody for the support in the boxes below.
Hello, Beth.
Angie, if you want me to drop at any point, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna go have my coffee because it's still very early here. But again, to answer that guy's question, I don't support anyone that supports Steve at all.
No, and neither do I. All I'm saying is we don't know. We weren't there. That's it. There's no evidence in my eyes of anything. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's keeping me out. It's not letting me out.
Not that I've seen. Anyway.
Thank you for the box, Delusive. Have a good day.
Thank you, Sue.
Ta-ra, Chuck. I'm going to let somebody else up.
I'm not guys, I'm not supporting anybody. You keep saying EQ. I'm not supporting anybody.
Ange, can you kick me out, please? I can't get out.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I think I put the wrong person in.
I think it was a different Beth, Ange. Thanks, all of them.
Oh, was it? It's not that. Oh, okay. Well, you need to request a box, Beth.
Exactly. At the end of the day, the only person that knows is empty.
Who's talking? Because we can't hear them.
Josie, we can't hear you.
Hello, Dawn.
Hello. I just can't believe all of this. It's just unbelievable. When two people are in a toxic relationship, you can't just blame one and not the other. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
If they're in a toxic relationship, what I'm trying to say is if they're hitting each other, that could go on in a lot of relationships. Do you understand?
You with a black eye, to be fair. I've only seen
you don't know if she.
Yeah, but who ripped the hair extensions out, Shawnee? He ripped the hair extensions out. Like, he got a black eye. Like, they're both being toxic together.
I'm sure we've all seen this in life when two people are toxic and they're hitting one another.
EQ's also said that Bradley never hit her.
But I don't understand.
That's lie, Shawnee.
No, it's
EQ, it is. See, the day that Bradley ripped her hair extensions on, she was on live crying her eyes out.
She's crying her eyes out because she likes to manipulate everybody, doesn't she?
Yeah, but
how can you say that, Shawnee, just because you don't like EQ? How can you say that?
I was EQ's biggest supporter up until last week, so don't say because I don't like EQ. I used to watch EQ every single night. I've watched her from the Facebook days, so don't say I'm not her biggest supporter. That's nothing to do with it.
Can I just say, Angie, right? Like, now he's saying that he was our biggest supporter up until last week, right? So you obviously supported her that time when she did get her hair extensions ripped out and you did believe her. But now because you don't like her after a week, now you're saying, oh, that was all bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
How could you say that? You watched her all that time. At that time, you said you was her biggest supporter. Back then, she said she was horrible.
Sometimes you just need a reality check from someone and watch.
Well, how can you get a reality check in 1 week?
My eyes. Let's face facts.
1 week.
It took you long enough.
Supporters' eyes.
Can I ask how long you followed her for? How long you supported her?
I've followed her since Facebook days.
Oh my
God.
God.
So it's been that long. So it's just like me, I support Angie, right? Then me falling out with Angie and going, oh yeah, Angie's done this and Angie's done that. Well, I sat in a box for fucking like all over a year while she was doing it. So I can't.
Well, it depends on the context of why you stopped supporting her, doesn't it?
But what I don't understand is that you said you've been.
So like, can I just say you supported her during the Evil Queen days when she was saying the worst of the worst, but now recently you've realised what she's like.
I've always commented on her stuff saying that if it's been bad, I've always made my point clear that I don't not like what she said.
That's what I was trying to say, Lynn.
And then you've just changed all of a sudden.
Yeah.
No, I'm still saying I don't like what she said. So how the fuck's that changed?
He's a creator. It's like watching telly.
I know, but when does the Evil Queen
I'm not comparing Angie to Davey. I'm going on about it. Why is Gabby keep on talking shit for? I'm not comparing Angie to Davey. I was never point with Shawnee about him saying that he supported EQ. And then I'm saying it's just like me not liking Angie anymore and saying, oh, well, Angie's done X, Y, Z. Davey didn't come into that fucking story, so Gabby, why keep going on?
Said?
What?
Do you agree with everything Angie's...
No, I haven't, but then I'm not going to do like...
exactly, so why can't
but the thing is, I'm not going to... I know, but weeks later down the line when I'm...
Why can't I come up here and disagree with what she's saying?
I'm not going to throw all that back in Angie's face and say, you done this, this and this. Like, when I'd sat with her.
Well, then you need to open your mouth some more than
hold on a minute.
And allow somebody to say something that I don't agree with.
Exactly,
If you're a sheep in might, doesn't mean I will.
No, but I don't know
what you're not getting though is that what you're not understanding is though with us mods, if there's something we don't agree with Angie saying, we're going to say it to her offline. Not everything has to be done online, but what I'm saying is you followed EQ from the very early days, from Facebook days. So all that long time, and now all of a sudden you're not. I don't get it. Now all of a sudden you're not liking her. You're not.
You're just listening to what that horrible Cory
That's exactly that, Linz. Like
I didn't realise if I am joined the EQ fan club.
No, you ain't.
I'll drop and let the fan club just create some more shit. Carry on, girls.
Hi guys, am I allowed to? I don't like EQ after everything I've seen, so I am going to have a say where I guess yous are all going to maybe attack me for it. But there's a few things. One, EQ uses ADHD. You can't. ADHD does not make you an abuser, whether you're medicated or not. So that is absolutely incorrect for her to keep throwing that. Two, why would Bradley make a video saying EQ gave me black eyes, which he did? I watched it yesterday. It came out of Bradley's mouth. Now he's made a video saying EQ's this, that, the other. She doesn't do this, she doesn't do that. So who's lying, EQ or Bradley? Because someone's lying, and domestic violence is not something to lie about. All the videos I
Can I answer you, Haley?
I've not finished yet. Can I just finish? All the videos that I watched yesterday and watched on EQ speaking herself. 1 minute she was accusing someone, like how she was saying, at first she did say, I never kicked CLA. Then all of a sudden another video come out where she said, I did kick CLA. Then there was another video where she said, she came out and said she was in a relationship with Rickster. Then all of a sudden, another video, I wasn't in a real relationship with Rickster. So who's the liar? Because everyone seems to be getting drawn in by
Everybody.
EQ and all her bullshit, if I'm honest.
think we're
She's
just
a
clinging
very
on to words
big
because-
manipulator. And I think she's manipulating everyone.
I think we're just clinging on to words. I think we're just clinging on to words because like she's saying, oh, well, that wasn't a real relationship with Rick, so when technically it wasn't a real relationship because I was with an abuser, that wasn't a real relationship because I was getting abused. I think that's the hindsight, what she's trying to like explain it as.
Basically, she's not remembering her own lies.
But then we can
Okay,
all tell
Hayley, can I
lies,
reply?
can't we?
Can I reply to you, Hayley?
Yes, yeah, of course.
So, Evil Queen has never denied that she gave Bradley the black eye. Okay, but
she
listen,
can stand
let
up
me,
for DV.
You got to say yours. Let me reply to you. So she's never denied that she gave Bradley the black eye, but she said that it was she went to grab his glasses or push him off him or off her, something along them lines. Also, the first incident was when Bradley grabbed Evil Queen by the hair and pulled her down.
People are saying
so it was a toxic relationship. Bradley would never admit that it was a toxic relation. Sorry, Angie.
Mama, people are saying she did deny it. I don't know whether that's true or not. But
she did.
I've never heard her denying it.
But this is what I'm trying to get the point across of all the videos where EQ talks herself.
Again.
She says one thing, then all of a sudden she backtracks. She's a liar. She is a liar.
But who are we to judge anyone on their relationships?
I'm not saying.
Would you like anyone to judge you on your relationship?
I am 100% not judging, but never once have I said my husband's hit me and then 6 months later done a video going no I haven't, or made my husband do a video going no he hasn't, because that to me is mocking DV, exactly what EQ is doing, and how anyone can support a woman who hits a man, because let's remember DV is also...
But what about what he did on her?
DV is also the opposite way, where a man can be abused by a woman. How can anyone... How can... Hold on, let me finish.
Both ways.
Let me finish. How can anyone support a woman who hits a man and stand behind her going, DV, she's a supporter for this, she's a supporter for that? She's really not. She's an abuser. That's what she is.
Haley, can I just point out,
it's
right?
a toxic
Do you not,
relationship.
done 2 seconds. Do you not think, like, with it being a toxic relationship, right? Yeah, she shouldn't have done that, but shouldn't Bradley not pulled her hair extensions out? Do you not say that was more as toxic where they're both as bad as each other?
They are.
Can I answer? Am I able to answer, Linz? Obviously, 2 wrongs don't make a right at all. No. But how can she stand there? This is what I'm trying to say. How can she still stand there saying, oh, DV this, DV that, when she's done it herself, regardless whether it was toxic or on both sides, it's still DV.
Not really, because they're doing it to each other.
It's still a physical abuse.
Not. It's a toxic relationship.
It's still DV.
Can I just quickly interrupt chat, please? Because I don't want to be in the box for long. So can I just quickly? I think everyone's clinging to, well, this could have happened, that could have happened, it could have meant with this. Let's look at the facts, yeah. So let's believe. Just hear us out. Let's believe Bradley for 2 seconds. We'll go to believe in EQ. Let's believe Bradley for 2 seconds. Let's look at the facts. We know for a fine fact Bradley has came on and fired up multiple lives, showing all this proof, claiming EQ's a DVR. Yes, that's fact. We've seen that. We know that's a fact. Let's believe Bradley. EQ's a DVR. Or let's believe EQ. EQ's not a DVR. Well, Bradley sat there and lied about DV 2 to 3 multiple times. So either which way we look at it, no matter who you're looking at, no matter who you're believing, who you're siding with, EQ's right, Bradley's right, no matter what, one of them has either lied about DV multiple times,
Exactly.
or the other one is DV, it has been DV and our partners in profiting off being a DV supporter and all this stuff. That's the issue, we're hopping on about.
Using the box.
I think I think there's a huge difference between two people fighting and some like one being the DV perpetrator.
That's what I tried to say, Linz, when I first come in.
But that's what we're saying, like that. But we can't guarantee who was the DV and who wasn't. All we can guarantee is the fact we know Bradley's came on and fired up multiple lives.
What about friends?
EQ's a DVR. But then if we believe EQ, then EQ's not a DVR and Bradley's fired up multiple lives claiming DV wrongfully.
Okay, let's look at it like this. They was in a toxic relationship. They both admit to that part, yeah? But also, when you've got to look at it, when you first split up with someone, you've got all that anger and hostility against them. So at the time, yes, Bradley might have fired up these posters, that, because that's how he felt at the time, and that's what he perceived that to be at the time. But then as you grow as a person and you've ended the relationship and you look back, you think, actually, I was as bad as them in that situation when I really
was as bad as each other. That's how you look.
Yeah, I'm not here sticking up for EQ or Bradley. I'm just I'm just sat here saying no matter
I know that. I'm just voicing my opinion.
Yeah, no,
I think I'm not having to go at you. I'm not having to go at anyone. I just think, like, in a toxic relationship, like I said, you're both
there's evil queen now,
and you're both. There's times where you both say things in anger and in hurt, but then, they've both sorted things out. Bradley has come on and he said he's okay with EQ. EQ said she was fine with Bradley, so I think he should be left at that, to be honest.
I don't think
and I think if you support someone,
to do with her.
If you don't like someone, then scroll past them. Don't watch them, block them.
I'm not. Are you directing this at me? I don't know if you're directing this.
No, I'm not directing it at anybody.
Okay.
Sorry, darling. No.
Sorry, I just didn't know if you were. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry. I just jumped in. Sorry, love.
No, it's all right. But just I'll let EQ speak since she's in.
It's only the boxes that are sensationalising things in the chat, to be honest, because nobody's changed any stories. People keep saying stories have changed, but it's not. It's the fact that Cory's saying there was a black eye on that incident yesterday that he showed when it wasn't. That was the hair pulling incident. So the black eye was Benidorm months later. But none of us have said anything different. Bradley's done his own live last night, which is that video. People think I've recorded a call or something like that. He was physically live last night. There's footage all over the FYP. So nobody's changed. I've always said that the black eye took place, but it wasn't from the method that was implied, and there was a lot of hate, and Bradley's spoken openly about this in this 20-minute video, that, when he had to put food in his belly, and people asked him questions, he's never said that. I relentlessly beat him up and this, that and the other, but incidents did take place and we were in a toxic relationship. So I think people are not thinking that things have changed or stories have changed, but it's exactly the same. It's just been sensationalized. Because every time he'd come live, people would ask, and then, it just ends up like a bit chaotic. But listen, I mean, my final point is that, I'm not going to drop, I'll stay here, but my final point is that if the two people involved are fine, like, why are you all kicking up a big fuss? I don't think I get it.
I think for me, personally, and a lot of people agreed when I said it, I don't disagree or agree with either of yous. I'm just looking at, like, in the issue between you and Bradley with the whole DV situation.
I don't get why, though, because we've sorted everything now.
But I think it's because either or, no matter which way you look at it, like the way I was saying it before, let's, for instance, just for now...
That's not the instance, because Bradley's already been live last night, and Angie played the 20-minute video clarifying what you're saying, so nobody's lied about DV. He mentions DV in the video. He got a black eye from me because I grabbed his glasses, but the incident prior taken up to that point leading up.
But he did, he fired up multiple lives and they were showed on Cory
and he's already turned around and said in this 20-minute video, which you're not listening
and
to
he said
me about. You're not listening, love. You're listening to respond. You're not listening to take the input in. I'm answering, you won't fucking let me.
Yes, I am.
You're not, you keep speaking.
Please, just
let me speak, Beth. So in this video, Bradley mentions like the relentless instance of talking about it online and the reasons why and stuff. It's just nobody seems to be listening. So yeah, if you wanted to look at the video, it's on this account. No, not this account, the other one. And I'm playing it tonight at 8 anyway, where we'll go into it properly. So Beth's just like chatting shit. Nobody's lied about DV. DV did take place in the relationship. Yes, it did. How many more times do you need to be told? It was a toxic relationship on both sides, though. But Bradley was coming from a place of hate. He wanted to destroy me. I'd moved on, left him in the dust. Everyone was trolling him. You know, he's even addressed the fact, you've got to remember, I was 21, 22 at the time. So, you know, if it was now, it'd be a different story because I feel a bit more grown up and stuff. It's just you're not listening, Beth. You just want to find problems in things.
Can I ask? Could I please speak since she's directly done it to me? Can I?
Sorry. Yeah.
No. It's. I just want to answer it. The way I was going about it, I'm not sat there saying anyone's lied.
We're not getting this bloody example again. We're not thick, Beth. We've heard it.
Yeah, you don't want the example because it proves one is wrong.
Either Bradley's lied about
you don't like it. You don't like being proved wrong. Your own evidence is being used against you and you don't like it.
It's
basically your own evidence is being used against you and you don't like it.
Does everybody in these boxes understand that she's made the example of either I've lied or Bradley's lied and blah, 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 blah,
But let us talk. You haven't let us give the example.
I'm leaving then because you keep repeating
yourself. You haven't let us give the example.
I've just told you what you're saying.
You haven't said nothing. You didn't say nothing.
We've heard your example. Let everyone in the boxes answer. Have you heard an example? Either I'm lying or Bradley's lying.
Everyone's saying, let us speak.
Bye, you bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Because she doesn't like it. Can I speak to you, please, Delusive Angie, to see if I can make some sense? I came into the box and said, I don't support either or. I'm not here advocating for Bradley or advocating for EQ in the whole DV situation. I said, just for example's sake, right now, we'll go on to believe in EQ in a second. The example is, we're going on and on about, we don't know, it could have been meant with this, it could have been done in this action. Let's look at the facts. We know for a fine fact Bradley's fired up multiple lives and said EQ has DV'd me multiple times. We know that as a fact. We've seen them. So let's believe Bradley for this instance. EQ's a DVR. Now put a pin in that. Now let's look at believing EQ. We believe EQ. EQ's not a DVR, and we believe that Bradley said all this, right? So Bradley sat there and lied about DV. She's saying people haven't lied about this, that, and the other. Yes, they have. Bradley's fired up multiple lies about DV. So either you are a DV and Bradley wasn't lying, or you're lying and you're a DVR.
And I believe Bradley.
I think what has happened is people's perceptions have changed. At the time, Bradley did feel that way, and he was very young, and he did perceive that she had DV'd him. But then when he looked back at things, he's realised they're both as bad as each other. They were in a toxic relationship. So no one's lied.
Can I just say something really quickly?
But I'm not saying anyone has lied though.
I'm talking, yeah. The thing is, it's no one else's business. I mean, Bradley said he wants to move on. He's saying it's a toxic relationship. We'll never get to an issue that's physically there, which you are not. The video doesn't show anything. It's all blurred. People say things out of anger because they're hurt. Now, Bradley is saying he wants to move on. So the only victim here is Bradley and EQ. You know what I mean? None of us. So, I suppose just let him move on, because this wasn't really about Bradley. Do you know what I mean? This is about, something completely different. And it also does not mean because, just say, for example, say EQ is lying and she did do it, blah, 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 does not mean that the next relationship, is going to be the same. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
You could say that.
Saying he wants to move on, and that's it. He wants to get on with his life. And
can I just jump in?
Now, and that's it.
Let them both move on.
Can I say something? Right,
I think the whole thing just should be put to bed, really, because
exactly
what's gone on.
Exactly.
Eva Queen said what she said. Leave it at that. They're the two that was involved. They're the two that are both saying they're both happy moving on with each other, with each other's lives. They're both okay with each other.
You got to remember also everyone said the same thing about Jack, and then EQ did bring a video out to say no, he was attacked. This is what's happened to Jack's eyes. And I knew that he hadn't been punched, because very unlikely to get punched in both eyes. You know what I mean? And I think that's the same case with Bradley, wasn't it? Was it two eyes?
No, one.
Is it one? Oh, okay. So with Jack, you know, she showed that, but with the Bradley situation, he's just staying. He wants to move on. There's no one's business. No one really cares. Do you actually care? No, probably not.
No, I don't.
I said I'm not advocating. Fine, but oh, sorry, Beth. That's absolutely fine. But can I ask one question just before I drop? So EQ says she's changed because she's medicated now for her ADHD. But can I ask everyone in the boxes and in the chat? I have a daughter who's got ADHD. Does ADHD make you an abuser?
It can do, yes.
No, it does not.
Listen.
No, it does not.
Hayley, hold on a minute, right? Hold on.
Wow, you are wrong.
Wow.
Hayley, can I just say something?
You are wrong, because I have seen a few videos actually of kids with DV that have lashed out, to be honest. I'm not saying it's because of their DV. However, I have seen people with, I don't know if it's ADHD or autism. I might be getting confused with those two.
So I'm trained.
It's all the same, Angie.
Hold on.
I don't know. I'm getting a bit confused with the two. I don't know if I saw videos of a boy with autism or if it was ADHD.
Angie, it's all the same. It's all the same.
ADHD and autism come under the same thing, but they're separate. I'm trained. I work with ADHD and autism children. I also have a child. Dawn, please let me speak. Dawn, please let me speak.
Please.
I also have a child who's got autism and ADHD.
So do I.
Oh my God, are you going to let me speak, Dawn?
Please just let her speak, yeah.
I have been and studied it. I work with it. Oh my God, woman.
Please let her finish what she's saying, please.
ADHD does not, and let me make this known to all of you, go and study it if you haven't. It does not make you an abuser. No, it does not. And don't ever label people with ADHD as an abuser. As it can make you an abuser.
Really?
Hold on, Hayley.
One sec, Hayley, first of all, yeah, no one has said people with ADHD are abusers. What I said is...
Dawn just said it.
No, what I'm saying is ADHD, what I've seen, people can lash out with ADHD, right?
Angie, can I speak?
Yes, and one second, let me finish, and have violent or aggressive outbursts.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. And that's
Angie, can I speak?
Jikru, what the is that Jikru?
Right, I'll tell you something now. I have a daughter.
Who's weird?
I have a daughter who's 21 now.
I've just muted him, sorry.
My daughter, when she was young, used to literally attack me and beat me up. Yeah? They diagnosed her at 14. I thought my daughter had schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Right? It was terrible. It was horrific, my life with her. I never knew where the next hit was coming from.
I mean,
then she got diagnosed with autism. So yes, they can be violent.
ADHD is a behaviour problem, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
When did I once say they can't be violent?
You
I
did,
never said
you
that,
did,
Dawn.
you
I
did.
said abusive, not violent.
That's
Abusive.
Isn't it the same if you're lashing out?
No.
It's abuse.
No.
Hold on.
Can we hear from G Crew? Hey, G Crew.
Hi, is there a reason why I'm being shared this live 100 freaking times, or can I leave?
No one's talking about you here. I don't know.
Sweet, happy days. Right, I'm off.
Oh.
I'm going to expose Rickster very soon for talking to nonces, by the way. So, just letting you all know that I have voice clips and I have messages and I have the people he freaking associates with, trying to bully Denny last night with his little mutt of a missus. I'm going to wreck his whole life with what I have in my inbox, trust me.
Oh, my word.
Peace out.
What time to G Crew?
Why, mate, just white. I'm not telling you a time. I'll just turn up, mate.
Everyone needs to follow G Crew then.
Can I just say, Hayley, right, for someone with unmedicated ADHD as myself, right, a younger me, if you work with kids with ADHD and autism, you would know that ADHD people get something called ADHD rage. And if that is centred towards someone, that would be considered abuse.
All right,
no, listen, I'm unmedicated, right, and I can get to the point where I can pull someone's face off. How angry I get.
Yeah.
So who are you trying to educate on ADHD? Who are you talking to?
Am I allowed to answer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you do get ADHD rage, exactly like my daughter and exactly like the children I work with, 100%. But in a relationship, it is DV.
Yes, it is abuse. If that ADHD is directed towards someone, it would be DV. But you're talking about EQ.
Yes.
She's just come up in the box and said it was mutual. What you're talking about is a toxic relationship. What are you talking about?
It worked both ways. It worked both ways, is what EQ was saying.
And that is what I said when I first came in the box, that two wrongs don't make a right. But also, what I said, how can she stand up for women for DV when she's done it herself?
She is. What are you on about? She's now medicated. She now knows what she's doing, you know. Her mind's not scrambled anymore. Do you understand how an ADHD mind works?
I totally do, and I don't think you do.
Talk over me.
I don't think you do. Just because you're EQ's minion.
Guys, can we just have a 10-second interval?
It's person, man.
You know what's in the heartbeat? Just 5 seconds. Heartbeats. Yeah, okay.
That our minds work 100 miles an hour, that we have 50 million thoughts at the same time. But a situation where happens and we have a million different scenarios that come into our head at the same time. Do you understand how frustrating that is, Hayley? No, you don't.
Get your heartbeats in, guys.
Who are you? EQ's
I
minion.
am EQ Minx, mate.
Yeah,
That's
EQ
who I
minion
am.
it should be, not EQ Minx.
No,
Right,
EQ
can I?
Minion.
I've jumped up in the box
Whatever,
to say
lad.
something.
Just because I
right?
come up and I can counter what you're fucking saying, because
Just
I
because
actually
I can
live
come
it.
up and call your
I
little
actually live
fucking
it.
boss out for being an abusive bitch.
And I hear it. Do you know what? Do you know what? Actually, now you're the one that sounds abusive, because you're now abusing me, and you're now
Excuse
abusing
me,
my friends.
don't
What are
you dare
talking
do
about?
that, because one, I've
Well,
never
that's the
hit
way you're
anyone in my
looking.
whole life.
That's the way you're
Unlike
looking.
you
That's the way
probably
you're
have,
making
because you use
yourself
your
look.
ADHD for hitting someone.
One sec, Hayley. Can I ask you guys a question? I'm going to do a poll, right? And be honest, because I'm not going to know who you are, right? Because there's no way of me finding out who's voted yes, who's voted no. I want to know if anyone has hit a partner. Or anybody in that family.
Yeah.
Not a friend.
Never.
I'm not talking about a fight or anything like that. It could be a family member or...
Angie, can I ask you a question?
Oh, well, one sec, Sarah. A boyfriend...
Angie, can I answer that?
No, I'm going to do a poll. I want to know if anyone has lashed out, okay?
No, I haven't.
Or husband, whatever it
Yes,
may
I
be.
have. Yes.
Happy face, yes, you have. Sad face, you haven't.
Can you let Chelsea in the box, Ange?
While
Chelsea's
that's
in the
being,
box.
and while that's
Happy
being
face, you
done,
have. Sad face, you haven't. Yeah, we'll let her in.
while that's
Hayley,
being done,
Hayley, how can you say
yeah.
that EQ has been domestically abusive? Where's that come from?
She don't know what she's talking about,
No,
Sarah.
not
Right.
How she can
My
work with
point
people.
being, during that whole, from
Ridiculous.
my memory, Bradley said EQ hit him, right? EQ said, I went for his glasses. Has no one in this room been in a scenario where you've both watched a same situation with someone and you both have different thoughts and ideas about what happened in that moment?
Do you know the people who were saying about ADHD? At the time I was with Bradley, I wasn't even aware I had ADHD, so my behaviours that I was displaying was unbeknownst to me that there was even any problems. So, yeah, I do think ADHD plays a massive part in that, and now that I am on medication now, my thoughts are different, and that's why I've got to the point of understanding with Bradley, because he also has ADHD. I didn't even ever know he knew he had ADHD. I didn't. Nobody's blaming ADHD. Oh, well, I've got ADHD, because I didn't even know I had anything until 6 months nearly ago. So, yeah, you can't really
You did know, and I know where you're coming from, EQ, because of what my daughter did to me. And it took a long time. I went through a lot with her, and it took a long time for them to diagnose.
Well, it's not an excuse. People are saying don't use it as an excuse. Nobody's using it as an excuse. It's just an explanation.
Can I just say, I was diagnosed 9 months ago and I look back on my life and everything made sense.
Yeah,
So
I was
I
dead
do think-
angry. I'm not no more.
Yeah, and I think people are thinking it's an excuse. No one's saying it's an excuse, but it's a reason. It provides an explanation for some of the behaviours.
Yeah.
Can I also say something really quickly on, because I've autism and ADHD, and this is actually, I wanted to come up to actually talk to Hayley because I was a little bit thrown back, especially that she works. The fact that she works with children and the fact that her daughter has ADHD. I think it's very dangerous to use phrases like they're using their ADHD as an excuse, because we get that a lot when we're trying to explain ourselves. So regardless if you have family members, children, or you look after people who have ADHD or autism, you don't know what it's like unless you have it. And we know what it's like because we are in our own heads. And ADHD and autism, even though they do fall under the same umbrella, are very, very different. So it's not the same thing, because I have both. And they're at times, very separate to each other.
Yeah.
But
Angie, sorry, doll. Just me in the comments said, can you look at your tags, please? I think she's tagged you in something. Sorry for interrupting. Carry on.
But what I think maybe with Hayley, I think you might have gotten a little bit defensive at the beginning when they did mention about abuse, that it's not saying that people with ADHD or autism.
No, I said that, which I didn't. But if a man was doing that, what my daughter was doing to me, if a man or a woman was doing that to each other, or a man and a man, they would get prosecuted for it.
Do you know if the big argument is this whole, it's still TV, okay, I will stand behind that then, fine.
But can I also say
you
this?
Can't, hang on a second.
Don't
Let me
drop
speak,
me.
please. You can't then, go, oh, but you can't stand up for women, because I can, and you're not in control of my body. So if people want to listen to me, they do. If they don't, Hayley, no one's forcing you, babe.
EQ, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Thanks, love. So during that whole thing in Benidorm, it's my understanding, Bradley said you hit him, but you said, obviously, in my remembrance, he had the phone in your face and you didn't want it in your face.
No, there's two separate incidents. The one that they were showing earlier on, there was no black eye. That was the hair extension gate. So there was only two incidents.
But can I ask you, EQ, you didn't actually punch him though, did you? Can we get
I grabbed the glasses. I grabbed the glasses and threw it across the room. I shouldn't have even done that, but there was the other things. I don't want to keep fucking raking over this. I mean, nothing's ever going to be good enough, really, is it? Because somebody's always going to have a different like it's already now. Oh, she's paid Bradley. Oh, she's recorded a phone call. It's not even a phone call. It's a public live, and it's all over the FYP. So there's 50 other people who've recorded, so are they fucking paying Bradley or something like?
Well, Scott, unless you're a psychiatrist, you don't know if someone's got ADHD. Thank you.
And why does everyone think that the word ADHD is the same for every single person? Like, I have combination ADHD. There's different ADHDs. You know what I mean?
And there's different autisms as well.
Yeah, when they go, my child's got ADHD, they don't do that. Yeah, that's because it's neurodiversity, so it's massive.
And just on the domestic violence thing, I think everyone seems to be focusing on the physical side of it. If you look up the definition of domestic violence, it doesn't even have to include physical. So I think everyone's getting a little bit lost with the physical part of it. You can be in a domestic violence and have no physical.
I also thank Aaron, because, I'm not saying it's right that anyone hits anyone, but the poll was, a lot of people said they have hit their partner.
Well, no, I haven't hit my partner, but I've attacked people for absolutely just raging.
Do you know it can range from? So like if you were to say I don't know, become emotional about something, say for instance, and then you go and grab your partner's arm, just grabbing their arm, that is classed as domestic violence, you know what I mean? So I think people are misunderstanding the levels. I grabbed a pair of glasses off his face and threw them across the room. I've never denied that the black eye was caused by me, but I never punched him, and I never intentionally set out to do any type. It was a situation. I was trying to leave, actually. And I'm not going into all of the who done what. It's already been out there. It's just you're all picking apart of the bones. You're like vultures, when the chicken's got nothing left on it, and you're all and you just want some more. And you've got Bradley now explaining, you've got us saying everything's sound now, like it was a toxic relationship. And people are saying, but you still DV'd them. Okay then, and I'll still stand for women because I can do, because I've got my own audience, and nobody can tell me what I can and can't stand for. So, all right, call me a DV all you like. I don't really care, because I know that's not the truth.
A lot of these people that are going, no, it's not true, it's not, are people that don't like you.
Exactly. This is a mixed audience, remember, because it's not like if I was on my live now, there wouldn't be a single bad comment, would there? That's not because we meet them, it's because they wouldn't write one.
I feel like all the people commenting have never been in a toxic relationship, or must be absolutely totally regulated people, because I've been in a toxic relationship and I am an absolutely dysregulated human being.
And they keep referencing what Bradley said over the year, when he's literally addressed that on a video last night and said, the reason I've said said things so much over the years is because blah, 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 blah. So if you go and listen to the video, maybe educate yourself. It's like nobody's disputing any of your facts that you think you've all got in the chat, are they? It's just that you're mixing incidents up because Cory said, oh, look, she uppercutted him. There was no black eye on the holiday. That was Forteventura, and that's when Birdman came, and you can see Bradley's videos, and then when he said, Birdman's come to a different country to eat my bird, did he have a black eye? No. So you've got to stop believing the likes of Cory, who weren't even around then. They've only been around like the past few months.
But don't forget EQ, everyone said that about Jack until and then he brought out that video.
But they still say now, but even though I picked Jack up from his mum's because Jack was out, so when the incident happened, and obviously it was two lads jumped on either side of this car, it was a setup, and I picked him up from his mum's, so like even his own family, like, you know, because I picked him up, I went and collected him from Liverpool to Oakham, so I wasn't even there. And I text my dad in the morning time, and my dad can screen record, you know what I mean? Many messages and I spoke to many different friends. Gracie, everybody, you know what I mean? Because I have got people who I would be able to say, like my fella said something, I could send it to a few people and go, what do you think about this? Without them saying anything, you know what I mean? So I can back myself up with all receipts. It's other people that I'm making out all this bit. But I suppose it's all good for me, isn't it, really? And as for the people saying, well, if you're not evil queen anymore, change your content. No, I am still evil queen. I'm just not going to talk about people's children, their illnesses and things like that. I can still do me tongue. I can still call someone a cow, you know. Oh, look, true colours. No, I can still say you're a bitch if I want to. It's like not the end of the world. But if I'm picking on somebody who's got a terminal illness or somebody's child to get at them, then that's when I'm dropping out. So stop acting like I should change my whole life just because I've now changed my content to fall into line with what everyone wants. And if you've noticed, ever since I've not been doing anything wrong, everybody's holding full live, raking up the past. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. And it's not new. So, like, it's kind of, like, funny in a way because you're literally clutching at straws. And as for this me and Bradley situation, after I've played this video tonight, I don't care what anyone says. Neither does Bradley. We don't give two shiny shites. You vultures, not you, Angie, or my friends. Like, you vultures pecking away at the bones of a carcass. And yeah, just watch the 20-minute video on my profile. I watch me live at 8 tonight. But I'm not being bombarded with any more questions, love. Goodbye.
Can I just say? I'm going to drop in a second, right? Can I just say it's actually really weird that people are analysing someone else's relationship. It actually really, really does give my teeth an itch. Like, people come up and going, ooh, here's the facts, and here's the facts, and they weren't even in the relationship.
I think when someone brings it to the net, innit, people are going to have an opinion.
I know, but it's still weird behaviour. It's still like that behaviour to me just is weird. And big up EQ, big up the Cult, and big up Canadian Angie, and big up Zach the Brat. Right, I'll see you all later. I love you guys.
Yeah, later, Biggs.
But it is also exactly that, where EQ and Bradley have both said, just let it be now, but people just can't let it be. People still keep going on and on and on about it.
Yeah, I think it's just time just to shut that down. If you want to talk about something else, fair enough, but we'll shut the Bradley down. He wants to move on. You weren't there, you know, unless you were actually there, you don't really know what's gone on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's it. Right.
Right, Angie, I want to say thank you for having me in and sorry for shouting.
That's all right, Dawn.
I've just said my point.
From Core Assassin, yes, it's Core Assassin Live. Can you tell her that I need the videos? Otherwise, I can't talk on something without the receipts.
And thanks for having me. I was just getting really annoyed by it.
If just Laura, is it Laura wants to send me receipts? She's welcome to do that too.
What's all the thing with Court Assassin, Anne?
I'm trying. Oh, she's talking about this Laura's it's a long story.
Laura as in
but I'm exhausted.
What Laura as in the Laura we all know on the app, you mean?
I don't really know Laura. No, not that Laura.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know if she was a mod or a friend of hers or what.
Oh, okay.
Videos. I'll see if she sent me these videos. Once she sends me them, I can now do them.
Well, I understand, yeah. But the shoes as well.
This is more idea.
Can you not request her to join the box?
This was you know you're in the box.
I think that's what I'm saying. That's a little bit like shorts with things as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I know I'm in the box.
I was wanting to speak to Hayley there, so I was, and basically say, thank God she does not diagnose my son because my son is severely aggressive. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, same as me. I want to speak to Hayley because I got 2 grandsons who's got the same conditions. One is highly aggressive and the other one is very quiet. So you've got 2 sides of Hayley.
Anyway, we've moved on, so I'm jumping down. Speak to you soon.
Let's move on, otherwise it'll be dragged out.
Okay, no worries.
You know what I mean?
Well, that was an eventful morning, Ange.
I'm drained.
I was sitting watching it all.
Court Assassin hasn't sent me any videos. Court Assassin, if you're listening, please send me the videos, otherwise I won't be able to talk on it.
What videos, Ange?
About this Laura situation. There's Laura in the box. Let's get Laura in the box. We share the live to Laura, guys. Let's get her in the box. I don't know who she is. Not Shepherdess. I don't know. There's another Laura, apparently. They're friends with that person.
I've just realised people have gifted me. Sorry. Thanks for the gifts. You don't have to.
Laura.